Here we are with Ku'gath Plaguefather. I have never played Nurgle before. I've always fought them, but never played as them. So today it's like putting our feet in our enemy's shoes. But maybe it'll become my main faction. You never know, you know? We're going to be generating plagues, having some fun with that. All the Nurgle units I have access to. This is going to be a cool campaign. We're starting the map in a very nice spot. I love this starting location because we're just going to work our way up north and nuke them. We're doing this on very hard difficulty with endgame scenarios turned on, so let's get right into this. Oh, here we are, starting on these southern islands. Ku'gath is on his throne. Let's begin the path to glory. We start out with a hero here. Adipus, we're gonna add to our main army. As interestingly enough, our very first goal is to fight this Lizardman faction. It's like betraying our own to play Nurgle. That's good, because I've played the Lizardmen a lot. I obviously know a lot about them. We can go into this battle confidently. And right now, it's looking like a close victory. I think we can get better results than that, though. Skirmishers, like 3 of them, really isn't much. I actually have a very cool strategy for them. Because Ku'gath, like, just look at him versus this. You think this lizard's going to do anything? Because as we can see, the Lizardman army is one thing. But our own army is looking pretty nasty as well. Look at the Nurglings here. Oh, yeah, they look great. They're ready. We've got our swarm in the sky here. Some of them have ammunition. Meanwhile, our Chaos Furies over here are entirely different beast. They will mainly be going into flank because they don't have very high defense stats. Like, if we look at their defense, it's only at 18. That's not very good. But they have magic and poison attacks, so that's going to help out our melee infantry a bunch. And then we got the Plague Toads of Nurgle. God, I love these boys. They are ready for war. They don't really look like it. They look pretty friendly, but trust me, they're going to mess stuff up once they get into that battle. Now, we have access to a forest up here, which is interesting, so I'm going to go bring our Plague Bearers. We'll pop them in the forest right there. That should be a good spot for all of them to be hanging out, waiting for the bad guys, aka the Lizardmen. Ooh, we can get our Vanguard units up on the front line in here. I'll put our Chaos Furies at the side over here. That'll hopefully mess their routing up. And then even though Ku'gath is a legendary lord, they're actually basically like a siege weapon. He's got some insane range as he's going to be grabbing stuff from his belly to fling at the lizards and any enemies that come into him. Now, to show you this in practice, let's start the battle and see where the Lizardmen go. I believe Ku'gath. Oh yeah, he's going to start. He's throwing one. We got to go over quick. Yeah, it's like a booger in the sky. You can see it from a distance. Let's see where this lands and how. So it's going to go BAM! Right onto the skirmisher group and damage them severely. We're just going to let Ku'gath do that for the units that are up here. There's no reason to rush this. Oh, another one hitting. Oh, it hit the tree there. That's a shame. Because we only have like 33 ammunition. It's not infinite, you know, it's quite a bit, but... Oh, here we go, another one. Come on. There we go. Nice, nice. That hit the Soros Spears. The more damage we do, the better. Oh no, I got my Plague Toads down here. I totally forgot about them. Okay, let's get them up here in the forest and move around some guys. So far, though, things are looking good. Like, there's not much that they can do against us. Let's see. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. That took out quite a few of them there. I'm just going to let Ku'gath throw his boogers at them and see what happens. They got to push us eventually, I'd imagine. Like, yeah, they're getting hurt there. Okay, nice. Their skirmishers are now in range to take some hits. Let's see. Oof, the Soros Spear units are going to be like nothing by the time they get to us. Let's try to get these skirmish groups in the back. I really don't want their ranged units hitting us. We have a pretty good arc right here, too, to hit them. Let's see. Oh, they're moving forward a little bit now. Oh, they dodged that for the most part. Okay, that's scary. Oh, there we go. That one hit. Nice, nice. Let's just try to get a few more shots off. If anything, probably try to switch to these Soros Warriors in the front in a moment. Yeah, we'll switch to them now because they're coming up very close and fast. I'm going to send our Plague Bearers out, and we're going to send these guys over like this. Let's get our Chaos Furies out as well. Now, ideally, we could stop these guys. Oh, nice. Nice hit right there. Okay, let's debuff these guys once they get close enough. For now, we're gonna just shoot. Oh, we got skirmishers shooting at our guys. Not good. We're gonna hit a couple spells off on these guys to slow down their charge speed and melee attack. Let's do that quick, and then let's try to target those skink skirmishers because that might help us out there. We can also just turn around and shoot them a bunch. That might also be good. Okay, nice. We got our units flooding in now as well. I gotta get these plague toads down here to flank. And while we don't have many spells right now, we do have a few. Like, let's cast one right over here. See a big old stink cloud going through to damage Visoros warriors. Very nice. Let's try to attack that skirmisher group in the middle now. Get some damage done against them, please. And then let's just move our swarm up here so we don't get super hurt. We're also going to take these melee guys, bring them out, bring them up over against Visoros warriors over here. That's a much better option. As here we go. We got our Nurglings going in against the lizards. Oh, this is looking nuts, but beautiful. We got it going off. I can do another corruption spell down this way to hit some of the skirmishers. It won't hit all of them, but it'll hit a decent amount. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And things are going pretty good right now. Our plague toads have met up with them. Skirmishers are fleeing right now. Ku'gath's trying to hit them with projectiles. It's looking pretty good right now. Most of the enemies are fleeing. Let's get some more ranged projectiles on these Soros spears before they all decide to leave. It's pretty much all the enemies are defeated now. We just have to kind of fight their lord. Maybe I'll get my Chaos Furies to go and fight their lord. They might help a little bit. We just got to keep our health a little bit up, because if we go too low on health with Nurgle, they basically like disintegrate and die. And there we go. Okay, we got the victory, but they are going to try to get away. We have to stop that. Oh, nice. That was a good hit to start stopping that. And we'll try to get our plague toads over here because they could probably do some damage. Now we just got to bully him around for a little while. It's 2,500 health. That's quite a bit left. Okay, let's debuff their lord. Less speed equals more damage for us. We can just swarm him maybe. Have all units attack. It's not the most efficient strategy, but if he leaves the battlefield, I might have to deal with him next turn. So, you know what I mean? Oh, please, somebody kill him. We're getting dangerously close to the border of a map. All right, under 700 health left. We can do this. All right, 300 health left. Come on. And we slow debuffed him. Like, there's not much else we can do. We're gonna hope we get a lucky hit here. Or else he's out scot-free, you know? I can't even find him. Maybe that's the problem. There's somewhere in here. Oh, did we hit him? I don't think so. Somewhere around here, all of our guys are looking for him. There's a lizard amongst one of these Nurgles. Come on, everybody target him. He's right in the middle there. We can see him. Just gotta give him like 1 or 2 smacks. He's at 55 health. Let's snipe him, come on. 2 health. This is insane. There we go, finally. Now, we got a decisive victory out of that, which is much better. I think we're going to go for army replenishments because that basically gets us almost all the way back up to full health. There we go. Enemy killed in battle. Very nice. Then we have a Shattered Stone Isle right in front of us. So I'm going to put our first skill point. Yeah, melee defense might be a good idea. Cool down to... Miasma of Pestilence might also be nice. Hard to say. None of these are really that great. Like, we'll grab melee defense. We'll grab, like, Infernal Champion. We should be balling with that. Now, let's go attack Shattered Stone Isle. We're gonna move on in. And yeah, we give a decisive victory here, so that's very nice. We could be, like, healed up next turn. And, ooh, we got a melee weapon. Melee attack and defense up, I don't really need on Ku'gath. I want to throw those on our hero, though. Like, that is huge, because look at this. It brings him up to 50, 57. Much stronger already. And then we're going to grab the Replenish Troops action, so we gain even more health this turn. And then, looking at this, I want to grab just the campaign movement range to get it done with. 5% is very nice for the rest of the campaign. And alright, now we just gotta go and work our way through the province. There's a Lizardman army building up north, but Ku'gath can also build up an army now. Doesn't have a bunch of different options, but there's some nice ones here. Begin with, I want to upgrade the Sea Dragon's Teeth. That'll take 3 turns, but it would be very worth it. And then we can also put down a Cultist Camp for medicine. That increases our plague duration and the chance of it spreading to the next region. So in 3 turns, we got 2 big buffs coming in. Until then, though, we have a slow and steady income. So looking at what we can get, right now, I'm inclined to believe Plague Bearers and a Beast of Nurgle will fit our crew very nice. They're going to start healing up this turn, and then going into research, we have 2 different trees. We got faction and then military. Pretty, like, straightforward. If we go through military, we get a nice army ability where you get to heal our units. That might be a good one. Campaign Light of Sight, control up for each province. So I think we'll get Fekudan. I'm not pronouncing that, yeah. I try. I try my hardest, but not with this one. Maybe another day. Now, looking at Unholy Manifestations. Oh, I should have done the recruitment cost lowered. Well, we can do that soon. Like, we're gonna have to heal up, I think, for a turn or 2, or go into encamp mode and move our way over. And looking at diplomacy right now, yeah, we don't really have any potential allies. All of the people around us are gonna hate us. So Ku'gath is gonna end their turn. Brings us going into turn 2 with almost 300 settlements on the board. It'll be 300 of a next DLC. Let me know what you guys think of that, because I am hyped for the Lord of End Times dropping. Now, if we move out of the base, we can't even make it to the settlement this turn. So it's pretty much meant to be for us to either end camp or do something else. I want to go across the water. We'll hit an end camp as we move towards the settlement, because then we'll get there with a full team plus a little bit more Winds of Magic, and that just lets us save up some more money for when we do get here to recruit next turn. And nice, we got the technology research, so we now have healing for all of our armies. I think the first thing I'm going to buff is probably going to be towards our infantry. Plus 10% speed would be very good. Let's go for that for now, and then we'll move Ku'gath over to Dread Rock. This place is as good as ours. We're gonna move on in and make it nasty. Ooh. There are a lot of guys here, but I don't want to take that much damage. Oh, and it's a siege battle. Wonderful. Okay, that's actually interesting because they have javelins, and while they'll have towers, like that isn't ideal. You know, we can definitely hit them hard. All right, looking at all angles. The right side is interesting. I don't know if that tower could hit us. I feel like it can. Above the left side, also interesting. We have a bit of forest there. We have a lot of forest right here. Ooh, okay. This might be the spot. I think as long as we keep some of our units, like, out of the way, there's not much that they can really do. Like, our flying units, we can't hide, but we can put them over here. And I don't think the tower can reach us. We'll have to see. Maybe we'll put them, like, right here for now, just to be safe. I don't believe that either tower is going to hit us. Lizards don't have that much range. So for Chaos Furies, pop them in over there. I kind of just want Ku'gath on the hill up here, because this would be like perfect range. You can just start hitting their javelins wherever they are. And hopefully we don't get cut off by the trees, but we'll have to see. Take it slow and see what happens. So their towers, like, have a decent range, but I also don't think they can even hit Ku'gath because he's in here. Let's look at where the first Booger is landing. Ah, missed. Okay, that's a shame. Let's try to hit some of these javelins if we can, or the skink cohorts. Like, any of these groups around here would be good. Especially the javelins, they have less armor in general, so when we do hit them, even that did a decent little bit. Let's try to hit this group back here, though. We get the right angle. Ooh, nice. Oh, they see it coming. Oh, no. Yeah, that's very hard mode at its finest. Okay, so let's get the ones on the wall. Those are some guaranteed hits, and if we really get lucky, one will sneak through and hit them hard. Oh, one more pop shot going off. Where's that landing? Oh, perfect. Actually ideal. Okay, nice. Oh no, how? That's out of his range. It's just like, yeah, like overthrew it. Let's try a skink. Ooh, skink cohorts are moving. Interesting. Yeah, we can get a bit closer and really mess with them here. Let's see. Oh, beauty. Beauty, that did a lot. See, early game sometimes can be rough, but when you have a unit like Ku'gath, like, what do? You just have fun. This is great. I mean, even though I'm Lizardman main, this is an amazing image. I got one more shot. Pop, pop, pop. Boom. Oh my, they're at like half health already. That's nasty. Let's try to get the Sakwala. They're going to be the strongest units that we have to deal with by far. If we can just get them to like reposition or something, that'll work. Let's see, we got another shot popping off. And all right, we hit some on the gatehouse. It doesn't hit a lot of them though. Like they got pretty good protection there. And let's get a shot off on these skink cohorts. Come on. One or two more is going to like destroy them. Oh, it hit near them, but it only hit like, I don't even think it hit one. What I want to do is just try to focus the groups a little bit differently. Like we can go after javelin dudes over here. I don't know, I want to get rid of these gatehouse guys though. Like, if we could do that, maybe if I went more at an angle. Ooh, Soros warriors are kind of in a nasty spot. We just hit them nice. I can get another shot or two, just weaken them. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, it doesn't need to be a very hard shot. Just, ooh, that's a good arch. Love to see it. Oh, they have skink cohorts on these walls. That would be interesting to mess with. See if we can hit these guys up on here. Come on, get a good shot. Oh, we keep on hitting like the same spot of a pillar. So rough. As I'm gonna go after the units that we can see, like the Soros warriors over here. Hopefully that hits. Oh, beautiful. Okay, that was a strong hit. Now, we could try to hit these skink cohorts way in the back. I don't know how this will work. We'll see. All right, big old shot coming on in. Please. Ooh. Oh, that's actually beautiful. Okay, that helps a lot. Nice. Yeah, let's do that to these groups. I like that idea. That's a lot of damage. Very good value. And then we'll go over to this other side. Yeah, this group thinks they're safe for, like, just hanging out. They should have known better. Why would they stay there? Boom. Yeah, just one of those shots does almost like 1/6 of damage, which is very nice. Like, I'll take that. I'm gonna try to hit this other group now that they have reformated. Oh, one more shot's going off against these guys. Beautiful. They are hurting now. And ooh, okay, sweet. That hit. Let's try to get those skink cohorts that are moving back. They're not even that far. We might be able to really hit them here. Come on, Ku'gath. Shoot a shot. What's he doing? I think he's in line. Should be. Oh, yep, there we go. There we go. Beautiful. That did like almost 1/4. That was a nasty hit. And let's try to hit the Soros warriors over here. Those skink cohorts are all at like half health now. And oh, we hit the tree. Not nice, not nice. Okay, you know what? I have another plan. Now that we moved their other guys back, I can just go like sideways probably over here and hopefully hit these skink cohorts like that. I also wouldn't mind like casting a spell if we can quick. I could probably get into range to do that. Yeah, let's go. Okay, there we go. Nice, nice. That's a little bit of damage. Beauty. All right, I'm gonna show them cheap. Just move perfectly into range to start hitting them from the side. It's our best bet here. As we get rid of her range, it's just gonna help a lot. So let's do that. I don't know what they are doing over here, but I can hit them hard as well with a spell. Let's do that quickly. So we got plenty of magic. Nice. Now, come on, let's get some shots popping off. All right, Ku'gath's grabbing one. He's throwing it. There we go. Let's go. Ooh. Okay, nice. It hit a few down there. Oh, they're moving. They're moving. That might be good for shot. Okay, I think we're good to start moving up. I'm gonna start to do that at least. Get our guys going over here. Ku'gath has like 6 ammo left. I think would be best on like skink cohorts over there. Those are guys we can hit hard quick. There's a lot of units running by here for some reason. So let's punish them for that. Wait until the perfect opportunity. Right there. Yeah, let's do it. Boom. Okay, nice. That hit quite a few. Oh, they're all grouping up near here as well. Okay, let's move up for some spellage. So I can definitely do some damage here on like this group right there. Get all those skink oh no, they got kind of out of range, but still it'll hit a few of them. Okay, let's start docking the walls and we'll get some stuff going. We'll move our guys a little bit out of range so we're not getting hit, and then punish the hell out of these skink cohorts that are running up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfectly timed. Beautiful. All right, let's get our Chaos Furies out of here because they are hurting. They are hurting. I do not want to lose them. Let's get our ranged units attacking these Soros warriors. That'll help out. And okay, our Plague Bears are starting to dock the walls now. That's looking very nice. Moving up. Look at them. Dude, this is going to be nuts. Lizardmen don't stand a chance against this nonsense. Now, unfortunately, I can't attack these groups on the wall with my spells, or else I would really start hurting them. But we do have a pretty decent flank as Plague Bears are coming in from the other side now. Oh yeah, our swarm are like picking them apart right now. Look at this. They're flinging the lizards off of here and chasing them down. It's nasty. Okay, so we basically have this part conquered. We just gotta push forward a little bit more. It looks like, okay, perfect. We can move on in now. I'm gonna try to send Ku'gath in as well through the front door. We'll send our swarm after the Soros warriors here as they flee so we can fling them off the building. Oh, perfect. That actually does so much damage. Look at that. They just go flying and they hit the ground and die of fall damage. Jeez, this is nasty, man. Just like ragdolling them off. I love to see it, though. Beautiful. All right, we got Soros warriors coming up. There's javelins on the right side, so we're not going to go and fight them, obviously. We're going to go up through here. Let's get this long, thin attack going right there. That'll be perfect for the lizards to slow them down. Beautiful. Then we can hit them with a nice debuff and get our plague toads to charge forward while their melee attack is lowered, because they go from 30 to 7 melee attack for like the next 20 seconds. So that's gonna hurt and not be very nice for them. I'm gonna try to push our plague toads through them because they're pretty thick. They can just kind of like walk through a little bit, and that gives us way better radius to attack all of them. And then we also have our Nurglings and everyone else coming on in to help out. And also hit this poison spell. Boom! That'll slow them down and hurt them. All right, let's get our plague toads a bit back as they're starting to get hurt. I want them completely going down, and then we can go and send our Beast of Nurgle in. You know, our plague drones might... Oh, no. Let's just get them to go back and attack these guys, because they have some more javelins up there I didn't notice. And there we go. We've got the lizard men now flanked. Very nice. If I can, I'm just going to try to send our Nurglings up to go and capture this area, or they can go and attack the javelins. All right, let's push everyone forward now. We got that group of Soros warrior, and boom, we got it. Lizard men can't withstand that. Before we end, I do want to hit like an ability on some of our units that are hurting. There we go, because that'll heal them up and I get to see quickly. Yeah, we get a nice amount of little health, like what, almost 1,000 over 10 seconds. Okay, not bad. Very nice. 100 losses to their 1,000 plus. Oh, we did lose our Chaos Furies. You know, that's okay. I'm awful with those units. I have to accept it. I'll get better with them one day. But jeez, 328 kills of Ku'gath. Wow. Yeah, our Chaos Furies did go down, which is unfortunate. It gives us one less option. But we do get one more settlement. Oh, missile strength plus 10% and the Amber Sphere. That's a very nice bound spell. Yo, this build is already like set. We don't even need levels. Just keep me level 4. See what happens. Ooh. Ammunition plus 15%. I mean, that might be it, yo. I do think Inspiring Presence would help, just getting the unit experience per turn. Can't just be selfish with all our levels. I think we'll recruit a group of Plague Toads, Nurglings, and Plague Bearers of Nurgle. That's a pretty stacked army now. Very nice, at least to begin with. And next turn, we'll have our building upgrades done, so that'll be great for us. All right, we got 2 choices. We're definitely gonna go attack the Shattered Stone Bay. I think we could do that this turn. We move out and then go over here. Ooh, we might have to wait a turn. Yes, we do have to wait a turn, but we can attack them next turn. Ooh, okay. Well, they're gonna attack us right now. That's interesting. I like the chances of that with our 35 ammunition and very strong hits. Yeah, Okay, we can do this. I think we got a hill as well to deal with. I think this is a good start for Ku'gath to start. I just got to get everyone else in position. Now, let's start battle. Ooh, yeah, we can see the lizards are definitely leveraging the area. You know what? That's fine, because we can just, like, spread out as much as we can here. Ah, like, they're just out of range. That's so annoying. Maybe I can move just Ku'gath up. If I really need to, I can move the rest of our group over as well. Alright, we're already throwing out a pop shot at these guys over in the trees. We're gonna be lucky if that hits. It actually did hit a few of them. Not bad at all. We could hit some of the groups in front here. Ooh, okay, they're all moving about now. Probably gonna want to try to hit these Soros warriors, or just, this is such a bad range. Alright, we got another shot popped off on those guys. We gotta hit them hard, though, because they are coming fast. Okay, we got this group on the right. We can punish quickly for being in our area. There we go. That hurts them. I'm gonna send our plague toads after some of these groups of infantry and try to get as many hits and debuffs going that we can. And let's use the bound spear. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, that hit quite a few of them there. And ooh, nice shot on 2 different groups that are coming in. I've got access to another spell. Where needs it the most? I probably will hit it right here. That should hit quite a few of these guys. Okay, there we go. Nice. Halfway into that group. Oh, God, we are getting flanked over here. Let's try to counter that if we can. All right, we got some swarmlings who are really hurt. Let's try to get them to go a little bit back if we can. All right, we're going to cast a spell on this group right here again. Very good. That helps. We're going to try to heal some of our Plague Bear Knights up here so that they're a bit better off. And then let's get our Plague Toads regrouped. He's sent into a forest or something. So they are starting to hurt right now. Not looking too nice. Let's try the bound spear. Come on. Get over there. Oh, they're too far. Okay, we've already reached them. Maybe we'll do the bound spear on something else. Like these guys coming up. See if we can hit that on them. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. That's perfect. Okay, now if I can hit some shots on these groups right here, life is gonna be so nice. Definitely need to do like a spell or something. It's hard because we have such a thin radius with this, but still, we hit quite a few of them with that and poisoned the group. Like, we have lost a few of our units, though. Our leadership's getting torn right now, which is not nice. Plague toads are disintegrating. Oh, we gotta go after these skink cohorts. They're trying to hurt Ku'gath. Oh, no, they're just trying to flee. Never mind. I need to help our boy out over here. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's wounded? No. No, run. Can I heal him? I could try to hit a heal quick, but no, it's back and forth. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. No, we're losing our wizard. Oh, that's unfortunate. In that case, we are going to take the 2 Nurgling loss. That's a much better result. We get some experience and we get to hang on in there and live. But there we go. We got Lizardmen when fighting the... Or Lizardmen. We got leadership while fighting the Lizardmen. Could you imagine? Oh my. We have to get... What a nasty outcome. I do not want that. Let me encircle this place and see our options. One thing we can do is increase our growth. If we go casualty replenishment rate, growth, and then recruitment health is nice. But I think melee defense would honestly be it. So let's say summon cultist. There we go. And just like that, we've created a new plague. Now, in order to spread it, we're gonna have to get a lot stronger. And see, I'm not liking this option of just like defeat against this guy. If it's just all of us versus him, I think we can just solo him, like with Ku'gath. Now, I think we're pretty much just gonna hide most of our units in the forest back here. Like, we have units that fly with ammunition. We can send them at him. Or not. I don't want to get anyone else involved. All right, let's see how this goes. We got Ku'gath versus this lizard man. Let's see if this hits. Oh, it doinked him. It's definitely going to affect his self-esteem. Let's see if we can get these guys up as well, so they could start to do some damage and hit him. Like, maybe we could send out our monster to attack him. I don't know if we have time now that it's so into the battle, but not close enough. Oh, there we go. A few hits. Beautiful. Let's try to get that bound spear going. to hit anything. We're gonna debuff him as well as try to cast this spell once he's more in range. Poison attacks are nice because just him slowing down makes it so much easier for our artillery to hit. Like, boom. There we go. A little bit of poison. And then the next hit has an extra high chance. Booyah! We got plenty of ammo with our swarm. We just got to get them to chase him right now a little bit. And okay, beautiful. Nice. Already at like half health before hitting Ku'gath. And you thought you was gonna fight Ku'gath? Go! Beast of Nurgle! Pokemon battle if I've ever seen one. We got the Beast of Nurgle there versus the Lizard Man right here. Oh. Ouch. Let me make sure we don't take too much damage, because I definitely don't want to lose our Beast of Nurgle. But seems like we are hitting him in decent ways. Let's give him a melee attack debuff. There we go. Down to 25 melee attack. Very nice. I feel like 68 like melee attack though. It's disgusting. It's just crazy. Let's see. He's trying to chase, but he's damaged right now. Let's continue on the pursuit. Boom! Big hit to the head. By the time he hits Ku'gath, he has, like, not much health left. Okay, sweet. Bound spear. Come on. Beauty. Beauty. That actually hit, like, ideally. We got our Plague Beast of, or our neat Beast of Nurgle is trying to chase him down. Come on, another hit or two. Ooh, flung him across the map, but still, no hit, no kill. There we go. Killed him without having to lose any units. That's perfect. So now with that lizard dead, we can move on into this settlement and occupy it. We've now got the mission done to capture an entire province, which gives us a little bit of armor. Ooh, also an interesting talisman. So there's a couple things there. But there we go. Faction destroyed. Teapot spawn, one of the first of many. I think for this area, we're probably going to want control and growth. That'll help the most right now. Let's try to upgrade our home province. And then for Mr. Ku'gath, we can just get another Plague Toad group, and then perhaps a couple more Nurglings. There we go. We'll save the one extra for later. We have 3 skill points now, so we have a lot more for like options. I really wouldn't mind getting some more spells going. Like Children of Nurgle, we really need the healing and regeneration for when we do cast spells. Rancid Visitation seems very nice. Same time, ammunition and reload time reduction. That is kind of huge. You know what? We'll go those two, and then we'll grab that, because we have 15% more hits before we come in. And, oh, nice. We also have a cultist here, so they can go around and start to try to spread these plagues and send him up north. And there we go. Speed plus 10% for infantry units. Very nice. We now have to work towards owning 2 different provinces. So I think we're going to start to go up north and look around for somewhere to spread our plague to. We'll try to invest in getting all of these places at least up to level 2, as they pretty much all have ports. Like, that's good. Very nice, because it gives us enough income to sustain ourselves for the next little bit. In that case, too, I think I will get Maddening Crowns. If control +1 all provinces and be campaign line of sight. Sounds very nice. I don't think we necessarily have to be, like, super fast on this. We'll heal up here for 1 more turn, and then I'll probably channel over here and then go up to Scrap Towers. You know, we could actually do Pestilent Growth. That'll increase our replenishment rate by 10%. So that should help a bunch. That'll get us almost up to max, like even if we're outside. Let's just hang out on the road a little bit closer right here. So we can see Scrap Towers, and that's going to be the location we're going for. All right, I'm not a fan of how Helman Gorst is trying to steal some swag over here, coming in on the Scrap Towers. How about I move into there? Oh, the Skaven. So actually, let me see. Yeah, we're very unfriendly. What do we join his war with the Skaven? He barely cares, really. I think we take him, though. There's like a pretty standard garrison there. So we'll declare war on these Skaven, and then we'll move on in for the attack. Oh, they don't even have walls, too. Beautiful. All right, Ku'gath is ready. We got even more missile strength and another, wow, 46. So another 11 ammunition in total to work with. This should be very nice. I'm just going to leave Fire at Will on, see what happens, see if we get lucky with the first shot. We got some Skaven getting hit over here. Beautiful. Yeah, that damages their slingers, ruins some of their leadership, which is ideal. And yeah, we're going to be fucking flinging these out left and right. Ideally towards groups where there's a lot of them, like this one right here. This looks pretty nasty. Yeah, all of those groups look nasty. Just try to hit as many as we can. So the more damage, the better. And we got to get some of these slingers. They are way too close for comfort. They're going to like get into position to attack here. Yeah, let's not have that go on. There we go. Very nice. That's a good hit. They are attacking our plague drones, which isn't good. We should probably move these guys out of the way. Or go target versus slingers, actually. Let's do that, yeah. Because we'll have 2 groups attacking them. There we go. Okay, guys are moving in. It's looking a bit nasty. Then we got these groups here to handle. Definitely don't want our plague toads going against spears. So we're going to send them towards their swordsmen, if anything. And I should be able to get a pretty wicked hit over here before these guys come in. There we go. Beautiful. Now we just gotta spread out the battle. We're looking decent though. We'd slow down those clan rat spears quick. I wonder if we can hit that group with a bound spear. Let's throw one out. Come on. I don't think we can. It's not really going. But alright, we're doing damage. The Skaven are locked in with us. We gotta get rid of our slingers first. And then it's gonna help so much. Oh, I gotta get these plague drones out of here. Let's get them out. They have distracted the slingers for long enough. And oh, nice. A big hit on the clan rat spears right here. Basically just shattered them. If we can get a few more nasty things like that going, then we will be balling. Oh, we got clan rat spears coming up this way. I could hit a little bit with a spell. It's not as worth it though, compared to over here, where you could go like this and hit this whole clan rat spear group. There we go. No, oh, it got blocked by the rock. That's so lame. Okay, the slingers are starting to rout. We gotta still make sure we hit them with enough shots so that they don't start fighting us. We got a group up here. Let's hit them with an attack. Boom. Yeah, that helped. Yeah, we pretty much got most of the Skavens routed now. Very good. Decisive victory. Ku'gath is insane. It's like better than a siege weapon. Better than artillery. Better than anything, you know, because like as wizard has everything in him. Oh, nice. We earned the banner of swiftness. That increases our speed by 30%. Definitely going to give that to our plague drones here. And then let's move on in and occupy this spot. I think I could definitely use some more units to help out with like everything right now. Forsaken of Nurgle and Marauders of Nurgle would be very nice. Hard to say. Honestly, I think we should probably go for something for growth and Nurgle corruption. That'll help because we just got into this area and it's not going to grow very fast, but we need to like try our best to take over the area. Then we have 1 skill point to plop in. I think for our hero, we can actually get a spell, something cool. Let's get a Rancid Visitations could be very good. Does massive damage, like cost 15 magic, but that could be huge for when we do get into fights. And up here, I think I'm just gonna grab one more group of Nurglings to heal up, and we'll do our best. You know, we're ending off with 5 total favor, and I think I want to poke Helman Gorse because that'll give us a better reason to go to war with him if he denies. And trespassing notice ignored. Okay, this is against Helman Gorst as well. Like, they have a magic chariot, some monstrous infantry, but they ain't that hot. Ogre Kingdoms is also in our area now. Just for that, I'm gonna try. Let's see, could I infect their guy? Yeah, I could spread a plague to their army. Yeah, let's go spread plague at their city. Maybe that'll help. And there we go. The plague is done. We've killed our cultist, but now Ku'gath is ready to attack. Now, do we need to attack Helman Gorst? He's gonna go after Flayed Rock. I can't really allow that. And he also hates us. So I think it might be worth getting done with, especially while we have Winds of Magic and everything. On the other hand, this group right here, level 1, it's mainly like thick Ogre Bulls and Noblar Flingers. Both armies are kind of nightmares to fight, honestly, right now. I think we should go after Helman Gorse because we definitely need the experience. And he is a bit stronger than us right now, but if we defeat him here, that'll do a bunch. Now, I don't like the result that we got right now. I am hoping we can kind of like mess around with them. I don't see like any ranged units. Yeah, no range, just Wizard Lord. Okay, we can do some nasty work here, I think. Ooh, this forest might be perfect, yo. Yeah, we get Ku'gath like right around here. I don't want them to at least start, like, attacking. Like, yeah, at least they're, like, spearmen or something up here. But I think that'll happen once they start to funnel in. For now, let's just position all of our units in here. And we're going to put all of our Nurglings in here as well. And this will be set. Oh no, like their worst offender would probably be the Fellbats. I don't know. If they go against us in melee combat, I think we could beat them too. So I'll have to see, you know? They got less speed than us. We can outspeed them here. And then let's see what happens. So the enemy army is going to move up a little bit. We're going to move these guys out over this way. Try to maybe get some of these guys. Let's see. Oh, nice. Okay. Armor piercing. But it's not like a whole lot of damage, you know? Just enough to like mess with them a little bit. Very good. So I'm just going to attack all their armies down here as they're basically going to let us. The skeleton warriors can take a few hits. That way when they do meet up with us eventually, just a little bit easier to knock out. Let's get Ku'gath a little bit forward if we can. I'd really love for him to hit these skeleton warriors. Oh, nice. He hit a group back there, and that looked nice. And beautiful. Oh my, that did a lot. Yeah, those hits are massive against the skeleton warriors. Gonna try to hit this group as well over here. Ooh, look at that. That group's almost like demolished already. Just keep on flinging them shots, Ku'gath. Very nice. This time we'll go against the zombies here. They have 30 armor? That's nutty. Okay, so he must already have some buffs going for the zombies. Oh, there we go. Two groups almost merging into one. I like to see that. And come on. Oh, a little bit too far. A little bit too far. If we can get the right area on this, we might just hit like 3 or 4 groups right now. Come on. One of these. Ooh. Beauty. Beauty. That hit like all of them there. That's ideal. Let's make sure we get this group that's coming up over here because they're looking kind of nasty. Oh no, we hit one of our own plague drones. Get out of the way, guys. Oh, actually, go help Ku'gath because he's now surrounded. Because of that, I think we're going to move our guys out of a forest a little bit. Or had a little crash, and we are back in action now. I just gotta keep on flinging these boogers out at them and seeing how it hits. It's not doing too bad right now. Oh, we got our range units up like totally. I forgot about them. Now let's slow down the speed and charge bonus for those big guys there, and then we can send them in forward. Use rancid visions on their crypt horrors up here, so hopefully that helps out a little bit. We might be able to get this long, thin poison attack going before these guys arrive. There we go. Nice. Perfect. Let's use bound spear, see if it hits these guys. I think it did, actually. Wow. Now we're going to try to hit these groups down here because that is a nasty amount of them coming up on our plague toads. But okay, we already got these, let's see, the Fellbats handled. Let's move our guys down a little bit. And boom, big hits. Nice, nice. Oh, looking at the battlefield, we can hit a bunch of them right here. That'll help. Beauty. Now this is not really ideal. Our plague bearers are taking damage. Things are looking kind of rough. We're already losing a group of Nurglings right there. I can help out these guys at least a little bit with a spell. There we go. I'm gonna heal these plague bears as I try to get them back into position. Okay, let's attack Helmin Gorst over here if we can. I got a powerful spell being casted on him. That's gonna do massive damage. Oh man, I think one of our plague groups might be disintegrating here. Okay, we're gonna have to live with that. Yikes. Okay, let's try to get these crypt horrors. They are a nightmare, yo. And Helmin Gorst healed. Okay, not cool. We gotta try to hit these groups over here if we can with some ranged attacks. Please pop them off. Throw them over. Ah, no, we hit our own guys. Okay, here we go. I can at least get a spell popped off right here. That damages a bunch of them. Just try to keep our plague bears alive if we can with some healing. Yeah, these guys do not have many hits left that they can take. Like maybe another boom like that should disintegrate these 5 groups. are rotating some troops in. Let's try to hit this group down here, and then that'll be like the end of them. We won't have to deal with those guys no more. I'm gonna heal up Ku'gath as well so that he's more confident, and we pretty much got this battle in the bag now. I think it's really just like these crypt horrors and guys like that we really got to try to focus on. There we go. Helmengorst is being chased now. This is looking good. We've almost got enough magic, too, to cast a huge Rancid Visions on him, or Visitations. Let's see. It activates, and boom, starts pouring damage onto him like no tomorrow. Let's try to get Ku'gath positioned if we can, like right here. And then we gotta fling some shots at these guys. Come on. Let's go. I don't see where it went. I think it canceled out or something. I'm not quite sure. Okay, there we go. That's a big hit. Oh no, we're losing our Plague Toads as well. We've lost so many different units. I think we just about got this. These two groups are shredding and dying. Helmengorst is at 2,500 health right now. Very good. I could probably get him with a Rancid Visitations at the last moment here. He's at 1,300 health now. Oh, he's burning alive. Perfect. We don't even need to hit it. Okay, there we go. Not bad. We did lose, like, I don't know, about, well, like half our army. It sucks, our Plague Toads and stuff, but that's all right. I'll just take it and we can move forward and try to get them back in time. Oh, Helmengorst is still on the move? No way, man. Okay, we can't allow that. I'll get rid of a group of Nurgling so that we can ensure that he dies. Oh no, he burns to death and then escapes. That's pretty silly. Now, I want to get back into our own territory. There's not really like any units we can summon right now, unfortunately. I think our best bet will be marching into Scrap Towers, so we heal a little bit extra. We've got like plenty of money. I don't know if we could go about getting another Lord and sending him up there, but it could also be a bit too early. Like if I could, I'd rather just go down to Shattered Stone Bay and recruit. Oh wait, we might have to, because they're sending a Necromancer over to our city. Nice, Nurgle Corruption is going up very fast in this area. Oh, I don't like this. This guy might end up going to Scrap Tower. Definitely gonna need to build a military building here soon. Let's try to go for some Marauders and Forsaken of Nurgle. I think that'll help a bunch. Scrap Tower's got a plague. It's a Skaven plague. Nasty. It's not the right type of plague. Oh no, Slaanesh factions are also more strong for a bit. I think we'll go back up to Scrap Towers. We're healed up now. I think we gotta go likely up north to Flayed Rock, because it looks like Thor here is trying to do the same. We could also start beating them up, you know, because we gotta go to war with them eventually. No, it wants me to kill or wound this character Chant. Can I even do that? Can't. It's a 43% chance. Now, ogres just seem like a nightmare for us to have to fight right now. I really don't want to have to do that. Now, ooh, okay, we got some vampire count guys coming over. I mean, I could go attack this one. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's do it. Run full forward. Let's get them. Easy close victory. Okay, so that gets us some experience. And then I'm just gonna march back into our territory so that we're safe. And we got a couple Regiment of Renown units. Perfect. We can recruit those guys at full health for our army. We finally unlock Plaguefather's Oration here. Grabbing that gives us the ability to have 24 melee defense plus 16 leadership for all allies in range. Perfect for when we're swarmed and surrounded. Oh, we have a battle up here. That would give us a really good weapon. Only thing is that we have to go against quite the Dwarven army. Right now, we almost got our infantry building done. So I'm going to send Mr. Ku'gath down here, because we really just have to like heal up for a couple or few turns before we go out. Oh, look at that. The Skaven are attacking us, so we get a quick, decisive victory. Not a big fan of that. Maybe we can knock them out here. Like, run up quick. Yeah, get the decisive victory, get rid of that Skaven group, and that should be the end of that faction. Yep, faction destroyed. Perfect. Perfect. We got Forsaken and Marauders of Nurgle to hire. That makes our army at least a little bit better. Oh, I can rush the cycle using infections. Okay, and that gives us access to even more units. Perfect. Okay, by next turn, we're looking much better off now. I could do it once again, but I think we should be good with these guys. And, oh, we got a Cultist of Nurgle. Okay, I gotta send him up north. I don't know, but actually, if we rush it, it does give us access to 3 more units right there, which is like Beautiful, perfect. So I can hire those guys into our crew, and by next turn, we have a super stacked army. All right, we got Baron Jaeger coming over. We do not want hanging out in our land. Like, we're gonna march into Scrap Tower, make sure we defend this place. Oh, we got an ambusher over here. Look at this shit army. Just a bunch of orc laborers. See, I think if I go this way, we're not gonna reach this guy. That or he's gonna run away, but we need to like start taking over the land. If anything, these guys don't hate us yet. What if we joined their war against Thunderguts? That'll improve relations a little bit. Like, yeah, we go up to 28 next turn. So let's show them we're good for our word, and we'll send our guy Ku'gath after Bullguts here, because we could easily wipe out the Chaos Dwarfs right now, but I kind of need them so I can move up north and get this area. I have these two common items I can fuse together for a channeling staff. Very nice. Then let's go forward towards Bullguts. Oh, he is going to run away, but we're not going to let them get very far, because by the time we get there, it says close victory and low casualty rate. So yeah, let's definitely grab that, because that basically gets rid of the entire army. We'll grab some replenishments out of that, and I don't know if we should go towards Flayed Rock. I mean, we could. The other army down there is a kind of nothing army. At least if I end camp and move back to the middle, we probably have more options next turn. Oh, Helmengorst is right near the city. Okay, now that I see that, I'm reconsidering. Maybe we just march back into Scrap Towers to ensure that we can protect it, and we get way more heals that way. All right, first course of action. Can we actually get like an ambush or something going? Yeah, we have 70% chance over here. That's not that bad. Take that. So we'll go over here to ambush. Let's establish a cult in this city at Knobbly Gorge. That might help out our cause a little bit. All right, then over here, ooh, we can set up like very interesting buildings. Like, we could immediately transport our faction leader to this settlement using a ritual. It only takes one turn, but I don't really want to use all of our stuff. Let's add a pestilence spreader and a pox weaver. I want those two buildings there. Then back home, we still have plenty to upgrade as well. Like, we could definitely use some heroes in the group. Like, it's just hard to say exactly which one. It will be best with the spiked palisade, and then we can end our turn. Now, ooh, terrible nausea grips you. Basically just gives us units. Plague bears or plague toads? Oh, I think I'll grab a plague toads, because we can't really get many of those right now. Our ambush failed. We got this guy approaching our city, but honestly, I'm not too worried about that. Ooh. Over here, though, we got Helmengorst hanging out, and we just finished our technology research, which buffs all of these units by +4 melee attack. So yeah, let's go after Helmengorst. That's kind of a given. He is going to run away a little bit, but I think we can catch up to him. Yeah, just like this, we'll move up, get the close victory, and wipe him out. If I get rid of a group of Nurglings, I can add this Cultist of Nurgle into our group. That at least gives us an extra hero in here, which I feel good about. And then I think I'm just going to move a little bit more forward, closer to Knobbly Norge. Hopefully we block it off so Greasus can't get by. I really don't want him taking it over. Oh, like, it might be time to hire a hero. We don't have a lot of money for overflow, though. Like, our predicted income's very low. That's the only thing I'm not liking a whole lot. At the same time, it's like, I need something over here. So we're gonna get, like, honestly, a Chaos Lord would probably be our best bet for now. It's just their traits suck, so I think we're gonna go with a Chaos Sorcerer Lord. And then, if I could just hire some units into this group, like at least 3 Plague Toads, some Plague Bears, and a couple Nurglings, that's better than nothing. They're still taking damage this turn, but if we get pulled up on it, at least we have a garrison to help. Then, let's get +4 armor going. Oh, it's because we don't have enough money. Okay, let me see. Do I have anything I can sell? I do not need the asp bow. I'll keep the talisman of protection and throw that on here. Next turn we got to make some more money, so we'll heal up a little bit this turn. Now we don't have to worry about losing health, but yeah, we got to stabilize our income ASAP. Greasus Goldtooth is attacking the caravan of blue roses. Thing is, like, if we help him, we basically have to fight him and them after. Alright, I think we will just go for auto-resolve. We'll get some money out of it at very least. And, it wants me to lose the whole, like, battalion of units here. It's so unfortunate. Can I retreat? Okay, that's even worse. I think we're gonna have to just accept it, really, because then they'll be damaged and we can attack them next turn. They took like 1900 in wealth with them. Okay, so let's attack now, and I don't want to lose all my units. I could get a renowned unit in here. That'll definitely help. And then we only have to lose 2 units. I'll take that for a full win. Very nice. Then we can get the money needed to float till next turn. I don't think I'm really gonna hire many units right now. We'll just chill with this other guy. Ooh, Greasus is on the way as well to the Haunted Forest. Not very nice. I don't want him taking over down there. Like, I'm basically gonna have to fight him next. So let's go and run forward over to the Haunted Forest. This is a level 3 settlement. We get a nice, easy win with low casualties. So we'll move in, occupy this spot, and keep it for ourselves. Let's put down, ooh, a cultist camp. Looks nice. Unlikely a building for growth and corruption, at least for the time being, for now. Oh my, are there elves? No, okay, so that's just a chaos dwarves up there. We can start a non-aggression pact with these beast men. I don't know if that's worth it, like, might as well so they don't bug us. Like, there we go. That gives us just enough money to go to the next turn without losing units. If I go through this area, it's trespassing through the Ogre Kingdom's territory. That is disgusting, yo. Really just want to hit a nasty ambush. We have an 80% chance there. It goes, yeah, there we go. So if this guy goes down south to reclaim the Haunted Forest, it's just not gonna fly. Oh, damn, we got detected while trying to lay an ambush. And now it's like us and Greasus. You know, the Chaos Dwarves are going to war against Greasus right now. I think that is the bet, though. Because we have a bit of a stronger army than him right now, and he is a little bit hurt. Joined their war against Goldtooth. We can at least get a non-aggression pact. That's good. I'll take that for sure. And then let's have Ku'gath run up into the Ogre Kingdoms here. Oh, I do not want to lose units like that, and I think we can do a lot better if we go into the battle ourselves. We have so many armor-piercing units. There's no reason why we shouldn't, like, just stomp them out here. Okay, nasty. Yeah, I do not want that much smoke with those guys. Ooh, up here looks interesting. Like, we could probably do some work up here. All right, we're gonna have our flying missile war beasts try to go up and chase them first if we can. I don't exactly know what they're gonna try to do. I think I'm just gonna go for the simple get everybody grouped up over here. So, like, we could try to attack their wizard right away, and these guys get a little bit of damage going on them. I think, honestly, the Ogre Bulls probably be the best because they're going to be big hitters. They don't have a lot of armor. Like, they can't block most of this. I gotta do some good damage to get things started. By the time they do start pulling up, it'll be interesting. I just wish these units had more ammo. Like, only 4 left already. Not a whole lot, but still, they can get some good damage done. We try to get all these groups at least damaged a little bit, so by the time they do hit us, some of them are dying. Okay, the ogres are coming on up. We gotta get ready. Let's back up just a little bit. And then let's get turned. And alright, nice. We have not too bad of a radius. Hopefully we can hit those blood vultures in the air there. Let's see. Nope, went right by them. Pretty much as I expected, you know? But we'll try to hit some of these ogre bulls now that those guys are in the area. Oh, actually, there we go. We got those guys hit a decent little bit. It's gonna be hard because these guys are a lot bigger. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but it does do a bit to them. If we can get these nobblers in the back, that'll be our best bet. Like, that'll rip up some infantry. Ku'gath just has to turn a little bit and might even hit some of these man-eaters down here as well. Let's see. Shot launching and not bad. Okay, that's a good little start to hurt the nobblers. And oh, okay, they seem to be charging now. Not very nice. And get a few more shots before I really gotta move. Maybe try to get these nobblers with the spears hurt a bit more, if anything. I just don't want those guys getting up to us. Beautiful. They're at half health now. They're almost like nothing. And one more shot. That's a very nice direct hit. Now, I'm gonna just move Mr. Ku'gath a little bit over. And, oh, not bad. We get a shot on the Iron Guts over there. And we got these guys coming up now. They're probably going to be a bit nasty. We have lots of winds of magic, so let's debuff them before they hit us with a huge charge, and then we can kind of swarm them like this. Same from like the other side, we should be pretty well protected. We just got to kind of shuffle our units a bit. Speaking of which, this is a nice spot right now to hit a spell. We'll do that on them as they come up, and beauty. And oh, they're casting some kind of spell. Let's get out of that. Then I gotta wait until we get most of the enemies in range, because then we could do some like nasty moves onto them. Oh jeez, yeah, big hit, big hit. Thankfully we dodged most of that. Let's try to get these guys to dodge some hits as well. We gotta push them forward for that. Now, oh no, oh no, that's a nasty fireball. I don't like that. It's a poison attack over on these guys here that at least debuffs them and stuff. Oh yeah, we've got multiple groups here ready to damage. Beautiful. And then, oh, Nobbler Trappers down there trying to be cheeky. Yeah, let's damage those guys up. Okay, this is definitely a little bit nasty, but we'll do what we can. Oh my, that's a lot of fire. We gotta attack Greasus here. Let's get him with some damage. Sheesh, not good. Yeah. I don't like that at all. And let's hit another spell down here of a Trappers. Very good. Oh my, we got warriors fleeing now. How disgraceful. Come on, guys. Lock in. Okay, I can almost damage so many units. A few more seconds. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Boom. There we go. Let's also get a Rancid Vision on Greasus here. Please and thank you. There we go. Huge damage on Valord. Okay, some more damage on these Nobbler Trappers here and the groups over there. Not bad, but still, we got a lot of guys fleeing right now. Oh no, they're just on rampage mode. Okay, that's almost even worse. Because now I just can't control them. I have to like hope for the best. But I'm glad we got those skills popped off. They're all taking damage. It's looking very rough for them. If we can get another big spell or two popped off, we should be able to kill Greasus. Maybe let's pull back our units all into one group. That way we try to get this like massive attack popped off in like 20 seconds. I can also probably almost kill Greasus with this skill. One more attack, and he's going to take some massive damage there. Beautiful. Okay, he's going down fast. If we can knock him out now, then it's pretty much set. Okay, there we go. Nice. We got a lot of guys around us. I want these guys around, though. There we go. Massive damage on all these groups here. Yeah, we killed Greasus. The Lord is wounded. I think, yeah, they all have like negative 55 leadership. This is looking good. Victory. I do think we lost a group, but I think the other ones might have just ran away, which would be perfect. That would be like what I would want. Their wizard, we can never allow that to happen again. That was disgusting. We gotta like figure out a way to take care of those guys. But yeah, we actually lose no units. I'm definitely gonna grab the replenishments on that. I mean, we could probably get those guys. We chase them down. We do gotta lose a few units though. You know what? That's fine. We can do a bit of a unit rotation after when we get to the town. We're gonna go into scrap towers. And then we can summon some more units in here. I think the Chaos Warriors of Nurgle would be nice. Then we can get 2 groups of Plague Bears. There we go. Meanwhile, I think I'll have our other heroes start to go up. That way he can help Ku'gath. Oh my, I should have got this recruitment cost minus 25% for demonic units. So okay, well, better luck next time, you know. We also got a bunch of things here to unlock finally. For now though, we're going to max out armor of Milady. That gives plus 12 armor to a lot of our units. Oh, this might help out a lot. I want to grab these 3 symptoms for a plague. We're going to increase the chances of its spread to, I don't know, like 55%. Oh, we'll do 6 turns. Let's max this one out. So we're gonna summon that cultist, and that gives us a brand new plague. I'm gonna send him over towards Knobbly Norge, I think, because we're gonna want to mess with them first. Or not, I think we're gonna grab Pestilent Growth. I should have grabbed that too at the start of a turn, but here. We do that on Ku'gath, and he has more replenishment. We should be able to get back into battle even faster now. We can also get the Blessing of Nurgle going to increase our plague chance, and then we can end our turn. Ooh, we could attack this spot to the north, or we could attack Knobbly Gorge. Kind of feel a bit better attacking Knobbly Gorge first, because that's like basically guaranteed for us. And I'll have Home Slice run up behind Ku'gath so that he can assist with this fight going into Knobbly Gorge. Yeah, we don't even need to fight that. That's a tiny army. Easy win. Ooh, we can get Plague-Ridden Hero. That might be ideal. And we could spread the plague up to Shambletown. There we go. Then let's get one of these guys going for our other army. I don't know, actually, we might want to spend a little bit of our economy on upgrades. Like, we definitely need more income per turn. Okay, luckily their hero did not move, so that allows us to strike this turn. Shambletown is level 2 with a little bit of a garrison. And this army is kind of gross. Let's see what we got. We'll move on forward first. And the battle is looking not ideal. Let's send in our reinforcement army, and maybe we'll have a better result. If we look at that, yeah, now it's a close victory, and we only have to lose like 1 unit. That's ideal because that'll wipe this entire settlement and spread XP very nicely. So we'll say goodbye to the Marauders of Nurgle Great Weapons and get a different unit. All right, now we're kind of looking set. We can go up to Grimtop now, just settlement to settlement and mess them up. And I think I will get one of these Chosen of Nurgle. That's a very nice squad to pop in and move over to Grimtop. Hopefully we can get it without too much of a fight. Oh, low casualties, beautiful. Oh, came with a level 2 income producing building, which is very nice. I needed that. All right, we are getting like 2,000 income per turn now. Capturing Grimtop was a huge move. I might be able to get the Great Hall of Greases as well. Start moving up around north, because none of these settlements are ideal. We're going to want to move more towards Kiang. If anything, maybe give one of these over to our friends here, like the Chaos Dwarfs. All right. Ooh, Great Hall of Greases has been captured. But I think we do just want to end camp our way over to the Maw Gate, unless this group goes to attack it, which I think they'll be too short to. Now, I might recruit a hero, looking at what we have available. Like, we have a plague based hero. Maybe we should get a death based. I mean, we have a plague based lord, you know, so we have that, then we'll get a death based hero. So yeah, we could take over the Maw Gate right here. I don't think it'll be worth going up to Ample Peak, because the Chaos Dwarfs will probably get there first. There's only 2 settlements left, so we'll probably start going towards Grand Cathay next, I think. Ooh, now we could either go against and get like a huge buff against Chaos Dwarfs, or we get some diplomatic relations. I think we'll grab this for now, so we become like more friendly with them for the time being. Now, minus 25% upkeep for Nurglings faction-wide is nice. We don't really have many, but when we do get some, it'll be bumping. Beautiful. Scrap Towers now has a plague as well, which gives us less upkeep and more recruit health and growth. Yeah, Ogre Kingdoms have 1 settlement left. I don't think we need to worry about them now. I'm going to start to move down towards Grand Cathay. I'm just gonna go right on the border. Hopefully I can get to Hangyu Port next turn. Oh, there's an army there. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna go ahead and recruit any units just actually I do need to. Like next turn, we have a lot of income right now, but our units need to heal in our group before we can send them into like battle. And yep, faction destroyed as I thought. Imminent rebellion. What? Oh, over in the Hunted Forest. Okay, not good. I might just need to send Arden Black down here. Maybe that'll help control the area. It brings it down to -5. We changed it by 1. It's like nothing. Okay, so that is not good. Like, we don't get a lot out of Maw Gate. We do out of Grimtop. It's a very nice spot. I'm almost thinking of just giving this over. Actually, no. Chance of plague spreading is huge. Now, actually, if we attack these guys, we should go and attack Yang first. This place looks like it's level 3. It's got some good stuff there. And it has an army there. So more than worth attacking. It's a huge power difference right now. Like, that looks crazy. But if we can start to take over these spots, that'll help us out a bunch. So we'll move on in. Low casualties. That's like perfect. Then we get to occupy. And right away, the settlement received a plague. Perfect. Like, we're gonna lose control up in the Ivory Road. Maybe I could trade this settlement. The Maw Gate. We don't really need that. That could get us into a military alliance would be good. Oh no, do we do that or defensive alliance? I think military alliance. We'll go for the heavy one plus a little payment. Nice. Very good. So now they're like our best friends. They're gonna help us throughout this campaign. Oh, there's Zhao Ming, so they're probably going to be on the way to attack us at Qiang. Oh, Balthasar Jout is also on the way. Yikes. If I had to choose between one of two evils, or I guess goods, you know, to fight in this case, it's going to be Balthasar. No! He might just be out of range. We gotta see. We go up. Ooh, okay, it's a close victory. We have to lose our couple marauders, but then we get a clean wipe. That's huge. I think I'm gonna try to run out of here. Our control is like gonna teeter-totter back and forth. I don't know what else we do with that, but I have to be ready to defend Qiang over here. Oh my, Legion of Asgore, they're attacking the Blood Axe tribe. Basically have to do that. That way we don't lose our only ally. Oh, nice. Okay, we can get Contagious Horde right away in one turn. We do have an imminent rebellion that we have to, like, prepare for. Oh, that sucks. I think we want to take over a Temple of Element Wind next. Grab this spot and move in. It gives us another huge spot to live out of. I think maybe I'll just move Archaon, like, back to the Haunted Forest for next turn. Get ready for that rebellion to attack. Oh, we could also get an Exalted Hero. Okay. I'm gonna grab this one. Extra experience gain. Sounds decent for the early game. As we're just about to get like our 10th settlement. There's still plenty of time to make a huge impact. Oh, nice. We got 2 places that received plagues last turn. That's huge. We also have like an army approaching over here. So I can't really continue to go on the assault. We have to pull Ku'gath back. Now, I think for a while we should be all set. I can go and lean our technology back into stuff like Plague Beast, get melee attack up for different units. Oh, actually, plus 10 armor and plus 4 melee defense is huge in 5 turns. Let's grab that for now and hang out at Qiang. Oh, settlement besieged. That is nonsense. So we actually had to take a little bit of damage because of that, and that's going to make the next battle much more difficult. Now, like, no matter how we spin it, really, it's gonna be a rough battle. They do have some rockets. Maybe I just hide like everything in the forest. That usually works. I don't know. We'll see. We're very close level with Zhao Ming here, and they have insane stats. Now, one thing that'll make this battle extra difficult is that we are injured. Lots of these units are at like half health or less. Taking a look, ugh, that's nasty. So we're gonna hope that they come down the hill and then we're able to pelt them with our attacks. Our Wizard Lord doesn't have a whole lot of speed, but we could do a little bit of stuff with him. Maybe not. I don't want to be routed by the flying cavalry. That'll be nasty. Let's stay back for now. We'll power up and get our Winds of Magic up. In the meantime, let's see what the enemies do. I think they're going to start to move around a little bit. Oh, no. Watch out, bugs. Ouch. Okay, I don't think we want to go against them. We're gonna keep on moving. Ooh, dodge those hits. Yikes. Not very good at dodging. Oh, I did not see they brought a rocket battery along. Oh, that is nasty. That has insane range. I'll just send Ku'gath up. I think that's our only choice. Like, we got to get him up a bit closer to hit these guys. I mean, at least our Winds of Magic can go up for now. That'll be nice. Ugh, we're still out of range, of course. Now, I'll get our units to move up just a little bit then. Like, I gotta try to go up a little bit closer to get their Jade Warriors. Try to go just in range so that we can start shooting. I think we cover them now. We should at least. Oh, yeah, we're getting the first shot ready. Okay, booyah. That's getting flown. Let's target these Jade Warrior up at the front. I think that one was towards those guys. That's the worst one to shoot. And, oh, okay, rockets are shooting at Ku'gath. We gotta fight back. I'm not too worried because I can summon some Nurglings over here to help us out. Let's try to get those peasant archers if we can. Hit them with the shot. Oh, nice. Okay, that's a good one right there. So yeah, I want a long attack right there to stop those guys, please. There we go. That'll help. And let's send our, like, cannon fodder units up first. All right, let's get some of our units to push forward now. We got kind of an idea of who we're going to be attacking. It is looking pretty nasty, though. We don't have a lot of angles, and we're fighting from downhill. We're gonna try to hit the Wizard Lord right away. If we can damage him up a bunch, that'll help destroy their faith in humanity. Oh, jeez, man. The range is nasty. I do not like it. And kind of get them hit here with a bit of an attack. I do gotta move our Lord a little bit back now because these guys are getting nasty. Let's get a long, thin attack going off right around here. It's very hard because it's not ideal for range. Here we can get this ranged group hurt a little bit. There we go. Some nice damage to them. And I have to hit those artillery in the back. They are causing mayhem, to be honest. Let's heal Mr. Ku'gath now. Try to get him a bit up. And another spell right here. Boom! Big hit. Come on. I need to get Ku'gath way back now. He is hurting. And so are, like, a lot of our units, but we just kind of have to deal with it right now. Let's get a huge attack going down this lane of enemies that hits almost all of them. Beauty. Then I can get a quick spell cast on these Jade Crossbow Warriors. Nice, nice. Can also summon a group of Plague Bears. I think if I did that right there, that'd be best. Pop that off and try to get those guys for flanking. Can also hit a huge damage spell here. Very nice. And then another huge spell on these. Boom. Okay, that group's gonna be shredded. All right, we got these guys up here attacking their rocket battery. That's good. That'll at least slow them down. All right, let's get a big spell cast going right here. That'll hit, yeah, all of these guys, and it's much needed. Okay, not bad. Most of these groups are actually routed now. Things are looking all right. Units have been wiped out. I gotta move our Plague Lord Wizard back and cast another spell down on this cluster of enemies. That'll be nice. Beauty. Yeah, these long, thin attacks are about our best bet for this area to damage these guys. Very nice. And then we got another spell to cast over here. I think we'll save our magic up if we can, so that we can try to get Zhao Ming. Not awful. We got him surrounded at least right now. Then we should be able to start to hit him. Oh man, can we get some of these big shots to hit that Wizard Lord there? Let's also do a spell on Zhao Ming. That should hurt a bunch. There we go. Nice. Damage him for 10 seconds. Wow. Basically, like, back and forth right now. Okay, I think we'll have to take it. It looks like he's gonna get away on his dragon. Not bad. We keep our main army intact. That's very good. Ooh, 1400 favor is quite a bit. So I might grab that, and let's see. He's going up north. Oh, plus 15 relations with Nurglish factions. Beautiful. Oh, I could lower our speed by 5%, which is like nothing. That drops it by 1 point. But now we have a restock, which refuels our ammo and gets us up to 53. That's nasty. That Grand Cathay group looks like nothing. If we could go up and auto-resolve it. We have to lose like 2 units. I'll take that because I think the traits we'll get in return might be worth. We're about to find out at very least. Let's see. We got armor. Enemy killed. No trait. Ah, that's a shame. That's fine. So we'll go back to Kiang over here. We'll recruit another strong unit. We have lots of potential around in here. I think I'll get another Chosen of Nurgle. These ones have great weapons. They're a little bit different than the ones we already have, but still, we got like good buffs going towards them. And Imminent Rebellion, like there's not much we can do about that. Just gonna have to accept that we're gonna have a rebellion down here. We might have to defend against it. It might attack us. We'll have to see. Ooh, we could build an outpost. Cost 2,000. Not a bad idea at all. I think let's do it in the Black Fortress. That'll make them like us even more, I believe. Oh my. Legion of Asgore. They're going against Clan Moors now. Okay, so we have to enter war on their side. And Rebellion. Okay, so we have... yeah, these guys. Nasty. at least armies of all factions get extra damage. That's interesting. Let's try to run down south and mess with these guys. We're gonna have to try to get them. I think I'll throw the 3 groups of Nurglings into this crew, and that'll make them like more than fine for that squad. Oh, we have this guy. Not good. We do have a 70% chance to ambush. If we could hit this here, that'll be huge. This guy should walk right into it, I think. Pretty damn risky. We should just march into the temple. That'll be the safest bet. Wounded? Grog has been wounded. Oh, that bastard. Alright, we got 2 Empire armies. Both of them don't look very nice. I think let's get some festering stoogs. Those, maybe the Angels of Decay. I feel like that's a safer bet. Just another ranged unit, you know? And if I had to choose out of both of them, I'm probably going after Balthazar. Up here has the easier pick. There we go. Push him back. Only problem is that if we go full forward, then like we can't get back to the town. If we go after this guy, he's also going to flee. Very annoying. Like we could ambush here, but it's a low shot. We'll see what happens, you know? I don't know. Oh geez, these vampires got a lot more guys too. We still get a decisive victory, so that's good. It's just free experience for us for the most part. Oh, what? Balthazar is coming over to attack. That's so cheesy. Right after we pushed him back, no less. Okay, and then, ooh, okay, we got an easy clap right here. We get rid of a couple groups of Nurglings, but take out both squads and get 5,000 treasury and 5,000 XP. Yeah, that was a failed ambush. I gotta start, like, trying those. I haven't had a single one, I think, work this entire update. On the bright side, Marauding Riders could be very nice to add. We also have access to a monster. Interesting. I'm thinking we go these 2, like grab the Chaos Giant and that guy, and then we'll go take over the village of a Tiger Man. This is an easy victory for us to move in for. Now, I wouldn't mind dropping some skill points into lowering our Lord's upkeep for his army. I don't know, 10%, like that would give us 5,700 back, 570. It's not a whole lot. I think I'll hold off on that for at least now. If anything, Survivalist would be nice, because that'll get us closer to this Forward Stench ability. I think if anything, we have a bunch of infections at hand that we could use. Let's go into our plagues and see what we could develop. And then we could infect settlements directly like this. Okay, so let's get growth, Nurgle corruption, and perhaps cycle time for basic military buildings. I could do that on the haunted forest, and let's max that out and infect. Perfect. So that plague will last for at least 6 turns. We got a few turns until we can use the ones up there. Ooh, we could get a nice buff for melee attack, defense, and armor going. Hard to say. I don't want to waste like everything right now, but I feel like it's extra melee attack, melee defense, and weapon strength might be ideal. I know I like the armor and then dropping the armor as well. That's pretty sweet too. So let's infect Kiang with that. Now Fu Hung would probably be our next best bet. That'll allow us to capture the entire province. But I think our best bet will probably be to channel as we move a bit closer to over this way. I think we can get there next turn. I at least hope so. Oh, if anything, let me sell that guy right there, and then this might be our chance. We can go and do the necrotic missiles. Like, there's a little bit of an army here, but I think we can stop this. And that'll give Ku'gath an insane weapon if we get it back. So let's go ahead and teleport Ku'gath, and nice, says close victory, at least right now. We could definitely use a little bit more winds of magic, but you know, I think we're good with this. All right, starting the battle. Ooh. Okay, this looks interesting. We gotta go against the Dwarfs. At least, if we have, like, long range against them, that'll be huge. Oof. It's interesting. I don't know. Like, because they got armor. I think Ku'gath will still hit them pretty hard, though. Units I am most concerned with. Probably the Thunderers. I don't know. Ooh, no, Iron Drakes. Those are nasty. They don't have a lot of health, though. Like, we could probably counter them. I might sacrifice our Nurglings, depending on how this goes. We'll see what they decide to do. Who is Ku'gath going to hit first? Pops a shot out. Please don't hit. Okay, thank you. Did not hit one of our own dudes. Gonna hit them. Maybe let's go for recoilers. Those guys are pretty nasty. We did good damage, though, to the dwarf warriors. I'm actually kind of surprised. Let's see, I got another shot hidden on their quarrelers, almost taking them down 1/3. That's beautiful. Okay, let's just get our Nurglings out back, and let's start to push some of our units forward, because I really don't want Mr. Ku'gath over here getting attacked. Let's go. Everyone's gonna start charging forward. We're still throwing these shot out, trying to get ideally all of their ranged units hit at least once or twice. Let's see. Oh, nice on the Thunderers. Beautiful. Oh, no. Move back, move back, move back. Our guys got hurt there. Oh, they're dropping. Flies are literally dropping. Now, honestly, we can smoke them here. I want to hit this huge explosion spell right there. If that lands, it'll be crazy. We're then also going to get a little bit closer so we can activate that ability. Hurt all of these guys here. And then look at this. That's going to start coming out and pop. Beautiful. Oh, I can also get this move done right on the Thunderers. That'll hit all of them. Huge move. Boom. There. Yeah, they're all hurting from that. I think Mr. Ku'gath's going to throw Booger at them next, and that should do it up. Oh, beautiful. Let's get another line there to hit both of those groups. Beauty. And, ooh, we got some insane infantry coming up. These guys are very strong. So, ideally, if we can get some shots in on them before they arrive, that'll help a lot. Let's summon some Plague Bears right here. Perfect. Those guys are going to come out on the quarrelers. And we got an explosion on these dwarfs, but... yeah, just about missed them. Okay, let's try to hit this group that's coming up instead, because more dwarfs are joining the fight. Now, ideally, if we can keep on hitting these groups that are coming up, like over here, that'll help a bunch. Ouch! Okay, we're getting hit from both sides, actually. Let's try to go after these guys. We gotta stop their grudge throwers. Now, Ku'gath's doing not much damage against those guys. Like... yeah, we can only do so much. We better hit their infantry that are over here. That'll be a much better bet. Let's see, another range shot. Okay, beautiful. We got plenty of those guys hurting. Let's try to get this group over here. Oh, a lot of Longbeards right there. Yeah, that's not nice. And okay, the enemies seem to be retreating now. We really got to focus on this right side, I think. Then we should be looking a bit better off. Massive attack on these dwarfs that are coming through. Just like that. Oh, it's a little bit late, honestly. That's nasty. Now let's try to kill their lord with a spell. That might actually work here. So yeah, it's gonna start pouring damage on him. And just like that, he's defeated. Beauty. And it looks like, yeah, on both sides, the enemies have retreated. Beautiful. Yeah, wow, we really didn't need that much Winsamatic. How did we end up hitting, like, was he intentionally going for Heinz? Why? So silly. Okay, come on, one more hit. And... oh, smash. It stopped a couple of them. All right, here we go. Another one coming in, and not that nice either. Let's see. I think this angle is just not meant to be. Dude, that was jokes. There we go. We can end battle. Be a beautiful weapon for Mr. Ku'gath, and nice amount of dwarven losses here. I think we'll grab the total favor, and then going back, yeah, we pretty much heal up this turn. We now have a much better weapon. The other weapon, we can wait until we get somebody with ammunition to throw on. Now we have a bunch of money back home. Ooh, we could upgrade our settlement up to level 4. That'd be very nice. It costs a lot, but I think it's gonna be worth it. All right, Ku'gath Plaguefather. Oh, he can't make it this turn. So it might be better for him to channel up. Then we won't really heal. I think that's all right. We'll get a bit closer, see if there's any enemy armies. Doesn't look like it. But if we wait another extra turn, like, this is going to be a very difficult settlement. So it's about to go up to level 5, which is insane. That's in 2 turns, though, so we have a little bit of time to spare. Let's get our other army marched into Kiang. We're going to give them the Worshippers of a Crow. That's a nice infantry unit. It's like one of the only things we can give them, unfortunately, right now. And I guess also these Nurglings. There we go. I could get less upkeep. Fleshy abundance, increased weapon strength. Then I can increase the turn duration and the immunity. Maybe I don't need that. I kind of want to just throw it on Ku'gath over here. It's a 47% chance. So let's do that. And we'll infect him. There we go. And oh, nice. Grog is ready for duty. Perfect. We can put him into this group and actually train him up a bit now. Ku'gath is ready to go against Fu Hung. Yeah, it's a decisive victory, low casualties, we'll take it. It's a very nice settlement starting at only level 2. Okay, that's fine. I'll accept it. You know, at least we have the full province now. We're set. And go forward into Wiley Village. Oh, please make it this turn. It looks very tight. And then pretty much immediately, we're going to want to throw down a plague here. We got lots of Slaanesh corruption. Is there anything we can do to get rid of that? We can get increased Nurgle corruption at very least. And then additional armor and, or actually we'll go recruit. No, it is so weird. Melee defense, and then I guess Winds of Magic. Yeah, that's not a bad build. And let's infect Wiley Village. There we go. Then I want to get 2 renown units. We might be able to wipe this group right here. Okay, you know what? I'll get rid of our Marauders of Nurgle. We just hired them. That's very nice for a full army wipe. Now let's take the total favor back and then we can stay in our homeland. Slaanesh want a non-aggression pact. Suppose we could do that. Definitely need some more allies, that's for sure. Oh no, Balthasar is on his way. That's not good at all. I do have an idea though. We go after Hangyu Port. If we could take this spot over, that'll be a bunch of money for us. We don't have any siege. Are you kidding me? Oh, we also got this guy from the Empire coming over. Okay, this is not good. Let's get Ku'gath back over to the homeland here. If anything, let's try to infect Balthasar here. Ooh, we can't necessarily. Yeah, we can't just infect him with a plague all willy-nilly. I could summon a cultist. But, I think we're gonna have to accept the fact he's going to attack Temple of Wind. Unless, you know, I could go into this battle. Skaven want a peace treaty. Yeah, I guess we could grab that. We're not really fighting with them right now. Just gives us a bit of favor. And, gross. Okay. So we have to lose Temple of Elemental Wind. We're probably gonna have to work back to that area next. Have a little bit of a back and forth with the Empire. It's not ideal, but it's very hard difficulty, you know? What else do we really expect? Now we can at least move into this territory and occupy it. It gives us a bunch more income, and we can basically summon a new army using that. Like, I think I need Ku'gath up north, though. Like, Bamboo Crossing can probably hold for a bit. We got the Slaanesh that are gonna go up and fight them. Oh, this one I could have specialize in Plague Bears. Let's pop him out and get some of them into his group. Oh, wait, first, let me lower recruitment cost by 15%. That'll help out. Very good. So now we can get some Plague Bears in this group. Let's get 4 of them, or maybe yeah, 3 for now. Nurglings, not a bad option for early on, just to fill up the army a little bit. Then we can get a Marauder of Nurgle with great weapons, as well as the Chaos Warriors would be good. There we are. Put him in the city, and now at least Kiang's a bit more defended. Now, I might want to get some allied recruitment going, even if it's just a few different units. Like, some of these Chaos Dwarf Warriors could be nice. And alright, let's see what happens. Oh, they want us to join the war against Clan Rictus. Yep, let's do it. That makes them happy with us. Let's move a bit closer and channel. Ooh, we got 2 armies going up against there. That is not very nice. Alright, it looks like we have nothing going on for Plagues in Kiang. We definitely set something up there. Maybe the spell would help. The weapon strength could be good. And then more Winds of Magic and less for them, or probably additional melee attack would help. Let's infect Kiang like that. And looking at what we can recruit right now, like, it's not looking super hot. Now, Ku'gath will take the Temple of Elemental Wind. If they do not pull back to at least, like, defend that. Only thing is, like, do I want to lose our Lord? I don't really. I'd rather just lose Kiang, because it's only a level 2 settlement. So yeah, if anything, I think let's go up here. Just get away from those guys. It's really nasty down there. And like, same with over here, honestly. Let's just get out of the area. Yeah, what a nightmare. Zhao Ming's gonna take that spot over, and we're also going to lose Qiang. Gross. Oh, they only sacked it. Okay, so that's something else. Jeez, they took like everything with them. Like all our wealth. We gotta repair these places now. Oh man. Now, I think we can get this tiger army over here. If we go this way, we can. Decisive victory, and that knocks them out. Temple of Elemental Wind is unguarded. Okay. Now, can you port? What? Oh no. Yeah, we got level 17 ambush on us. That's disgusting. That just like wiped out a bunch of our units. There's like Wily Village here. We don't get a whole lot from it. Ooh, we do get some income. But you know, we could give it to Slaanesh and befriend them even more. If we did that, they would give us a defensive alliance plus 11 grand and military access. Yeah, I think that's worth it. So they can have that and deal with that problem. No, if Hang You Port, can I give that to the Chaos Dwarfs? Like, will they take it? I don't think they will. And yeah, it looks like Qiang is going down. Balthasar's gonna take it over. And oh, ambusher discovered on the bridge. I see him. Jeez, this is just like not the spot to be right now, honestly. If I send Ku'gath over, it'll help out a bunch. I think our best bet would be if we start a siege on Qiang, we have a decisive defeat. But if we bring our other army in range, then we have low casualties. Okay, not bad. I'll take that. Get rid of Balthasar, and then we can move back in. Qiang is now still like level 1. But alright, we at least got a spot back. I'll take it. Alright, we do have an ambusher up here. Can Ku'gath handle these groups? They're kind of linked. Like, we fight one, we gotta fight the other. Oh, let's see. We send Ku'gath over. We got both groups for that. That is kind of worth. Yeah, let's do it. Shreds both of them. We gain almost 10,000 right there. And right now we have a little bit of positive income. So we might just hold or repair Hang You Port, because I could probably get up there next turn. I think we're going to send Slurmgroil back down to home. And Arinar the Black, I would kind of like to get over to the Temple of Elemental Wind. And ooh, Chaos Dwarfs are looking very weak now. You know, we could really start to mess them up if we end up repelling these guys enough. Then we just team up with Slaanesh, like keep them as allies. I think if anything, I can summon another guy like a Plague. Get Nurgle Corruption up, lower their armor, and give us a spell. Well, actually, yeah, give them all units to suffer attrition. That sounds nasty. Then let's summon our cultist, and then we can send him over soon. I'm gonna go over to Shang Wu over here, plus give us a little bit of extra sight. Now, we go take over Zen Wu up here. That'll be a full province for us. Beautiful. There we go. And, ooh, looks like Slaanesh is gonna take over this spot for sure. They're level 34. Okay, yeah, they are stacked. No, if anything, I kind of want to go and get ready to attack the Chaos Dwarfs, because they're going to go down any moment. Now, sheesh, I can get another 20% ammunition. That gives us 60 ammo. I don't even know if we need that much, though. I'd rather just keep a Vile Seed on. So I think we'll get Despicable Rivals. That'll increase all of our stuff like melee attack, weapon strength, leadership when fighting against the Chaos Dwarfs, as well as other factions as well, which is really nice. And yeah, the Golden Order has been destroyed. And we should be able to just keep on moving up north. We got Shang Yang here now to attack. Oh, we got to get it next turn. It's going to be level 4 next turn. That's a shame. Okay, so I'll just channel up here, get some more Winds of Magic stored. All right, so this is now level 4 settlement. Let's go take it over. Decisive victory. We can... Ooh, I don't know if we want to live here, yo. This place kind of sucks for us. Maybe we'll just sack it. There we go. And nice, that completed our one mission, which gives us 15 1,000 favor. And oh my, the Chaos Dwarfs have like no armies left. They're being invaded right now. Oh, do I want allegiance with a Legion of Asgorth? I really don't need them. Shadow Legion. Yeah, let's do that. We'll send a diplomat out. The maggot host was destroyed? What? Well, that's lame. So I think we'll try to move down into Shang Wu over here. Still a few territories that we can take over once we get there. Now, I'm really not a fan of how close some of the Skaven are getting. I think we're gonna go and try to focus on that, because if they took over Black Fortress, they're only like 2 settlements away from ours. Oh yeah, like I can see there's beastmen in this territory as well trying to contest it. We definitely want to run up before they get access to this settlement. And this is a good spot for us, so we're gonna occupy, and I think we're gonna want to make an outpost down here. We get access to a lot of different units. Oh yeah, we can go on like a 1-by-1 spree just capturing settlements now. So Ku'gath gets like a ton of free experience like this. And the Chaos Dwarves aren't dead yet. Perhaps we won't kill them right away. Might let them live for a little bit, and we might help them starting with down south going against the Skaven. Now we have an opportunity to attack this Skaven army. They might run. I'm not sure if they're gonna fight. We'll see. Booyaka! We got a close victory. So we're gonna start to help the Chaos Dwarfs, at least for now. You know, right now isn't an ideal time to betray them. Later on, though, it'll be a different story. All right, now for Mr. Ku'gath, we could go and attack Tai Tzu, hit Shang Yang. Like, there's not much that they can really do, because Slanesh is contesting this area. I think that'll be our best bet, because if we go after Xingpo, like, none of these areas are really ideal. Well, Jadewind Mountain, Kunlan might be, but I think really Slanesh are probably going to take over that area, so I'll send Ku'gath back over on the way, and he can sack settlement by settlement. Ooh, like there's an enemy army up there. Let we go into this place and clear it out. We can then sack it for 4,500 in wealth. Somewhat want to go down south towards Ruin's End. Ooh, okay. Skaven group right there on the way. They look kind of nasty as well. Might need to get some recruits going from our allies. Like, we don't have many options out there. Actually, now that we've sacked this place, I think we are going to move on in and occupy it. I don't even know if we'll repair it, but I want to see if I can maybe give it to Slanesh in a turn or two. At least Ku'gath gets some health in here, so that'll make it a bit better if we fight that army. Then I'm gonna hire 2 heroes. I gotta get them sent up into our group up north, but they'll help out a bunch. As I'll start to get Slurmgoyle set up with some troops soon. For now, we're just gonna keep on investing in our homelands. Oh my! Scheme of Doom has been performed like 4 times. Every faction. Waha. Okay, that is insane. So there's some Skaven trouble coming up soon. Now, I think there's gonna be Skaven here, likely. We go in. Ouch! Decisive defeat looks nasty. We do not have guys around us either, so that is not looking very good. I think let's break siege to move back probably more into our homeland, honestly, because that looks nasty. Best bet, I think, will be going encamp mode and moving a bit away from that group, because if they go and attack us one-on-one, we have like an alright chance. But if we have to fight that settlement garrison as well, it's just gonna be crazy. All right, now we got no siege equipment here, but we have Ku'gath with 53 ammo. Can I increase that even more? So the more ammo, the better on a map like this. Yeah, currently he has battle healing, cap, and regeneration. Let's switch that out for extra ammunition. So he has 60 ammunition now. Looking at the map, seems like the front entrance will actually be the best spot to attack at. And we should be good with this setup. Let's see what we're working with. Ooh, interesting. They got like some kind of silly spots, to be honest. See what happens. We're gonna start flinging shots out at them 2 at a time. Beautiful. Already hitting some of their Jade Warrior crossbows. Oh, beauty. Yeah, we are just out of range as well. Like, they can't hit us from here. This is perfect. Oh, shoot. I got units starting all the way back here. Okay, I got to get them out of range. All right, we've done pretty good getting for Jade Warriors over there. Like, they're at half health already. That group's all, like, shredded up. We're now throwing more shots off. Beautiful. Their halberds are hurt as well. We really just, like, hang out and fling shots at them. There's not much that they can do here. Oh, do they have something? countering, I think. They might be trying to build a little bit or have some artillery in the back. I gotta find it if so. Oh, does Ku'gath throw like 2 shots at once? We're throwing like multiple projectiles each time now. That's beautiful. Like, look at that. What do we even do against this? Everything gets shredded. Yeah, that group's going away. They got like no confidence left. Let's replenish the ammunition on our Noxbringer here. That brings them back up to 12 ammunition. Beauty. I'm just gonna let them fire at will for a little bit. Like, this is going really well. Oh, nasty. Oh, beautiful. That took out like half of a spear infantry there. Now let's try to hit these Jade Warrior halberd units if we can. I think just keep on popping off shots over the siege wall. Beautiful. That's going to keep on smacking them. By the time we get there, we're going to have like maxed out Winds of Magic. Might as well send our troll and another unit up to go attack the walls now. All right, I think now we can start to move our units up a little bit. Well, we do got some guys on here we got to take care of, and some spells will definitely help. We're moving up a little bit now. It's kind of gnarly over here. We can get some spells casted. That'll help a bunch. Like one right there. That'll hit most of these peasant archers. Beauty. All right, we gotta try to divide up our units in an even way now to go against all of these guys. And a couple big spells. Huge. Basically killed these peasants. Yeah, we do not need to worry about most of these troops. They do not have a lot of strength behind them. We still have like 30 ammunition as well. Yeah, we basically have to send all of our units over this way. Let's try to get one of these massive attacks off, like a blight boil right here. That'll be huge. Oh, damn, I can get like 2 of them popped off if I really want. Another one right there. No, they are coming down the hill. Let's hit them with that and then do a different. Yeah, one right there behind them, and that'll hurt a bunch of them. Look at the poison damage stack. Like, that is insane right now. We're gonna greatly replenish the HP of our swordsmen or our plague bears over here. Ooh, that's actually working very nice. It's getting them like right back up. And I'm gonna summon a few spells to get some extra troops out in here. I'm gonna try to summon a great unclean one over here. That'll be nice. And here we go. Great clean one coming on out. We got plenty of spells that we can cast on these fools. Let's get it going. Then let's start to target their lords a little bit over here. Rancid Visitations should just about take both of them down a bunch. If we get rid of her lords, these guys are basically done. I think quickly let's hit a Rancid Visitations on that unit, because this lord right here is just about dead. Yeah, we got one enemy lord completely killed now. And victory. There we go. Yeah, 32,000 damage with Ku'gath. I couldn't expect any less. Oh, very nice. That got our team lots of levels, and we got some money out of it. I don't necessarily think we really like want to stay in this area. I'd rather just sack it, but still, let's just move on in and occupy. I'll put down a building for control. Well, let's see if we can do like a stacked plague. We need Anar the Black to be stronger. So if we get additional armor, we also get, I don't know, fleshy abundance. Like 1 is not a lot, because when we go against this, it's a close defeat. That's not very nice. So I think, yeah, let's get armor, fleshy abundance, then melee attack +4. Then we'll increase the chance of spread, the duration, and then let's target Anar Black, infect. There we go. And even with those buffs, it's still a close defeat. Like, I don't know, we could probably try to wait it out, because I think we're just inherently going to be at a disadvantage here. There's not much we can do against this group with them at the settlement. So let's break siege and do the smart thing and go up north a little bit. Meanwhile, I gotta send Slurmgroil up. Let's get a recruitment cost lowered. I'm taking a look at who we can recruit right now. There are some very cheap units, but we don't really want cheap. We want good. Well, Chaos Furies could help a lot. We could grab at least a group of those. Forsaken of Nurgle, not bad, as they're not super expensive. Could also get a few more Plague Bearers. It still leaves us room for 2 Chosen of Nurgle. That's not a bad group, except for the fact that now I gotta sell something. Get rid of a Hunter's Talon. We'll salvage that. And there, now we're healing again. Then we'll end the turn. I think we're looking okay like that. Oh, geez, we aren't. Okay, so we got Clan Moors coming out. The battlefield is kind of gross as well, and they have siege artillery. I hate that. Okay, can we retreat from this? We can't. We can't. Okay, we're gonna have to fight it. We might be able to leverage some spells and get a win, but this will really be difficult. Hopefully we can leverage some trees or something in the area. Now, we could maybe use this hill to our advantage. This is interesting. Like, if we start battle... Okay, yeah, they are downhill right now. Interesting. Let's definitely, I think, use this tree line to our advantage over here. Just move all our units. And I'll start with a horseman. Maybe just try to get them to move around. Look, that siege can shoot far, but not far enough. We've got wolf rats over here. I think we might be able to, like, skirmish them up a little bit. If we get in range to start to shoot, let's see. We reposition. And... not bad, not bad. Okay. And then, yeah, run and shoot at them again when we have a moment. Yep. Turn around. Nope. Turn back. Okay, there we go. There we go. More shots popping off on them. That's good. Slows them down and also damages them a bunch. Now, we could try to hit their Wizard Lord if we want to get cheeky about it. Oh, yeah. Waste their Winds of Magic. Very nice. I like that. We could also, yeah, attack their big guy. Very good. Bermudan Hell Ogre Rat there. They're already using their artillery, which is funny. Let's get these guys to move throughout the forest. Oh, no. Watch out, horsemen. Watch out. Okay, we are making contact here and try our best to move around. Let's see if our skirmish units can get their Grey Lord Wizard hurt. Just popping off some shots at him. Helps out a bunch. I really just kind of want everybody to hurdle up if we can. Ouch. Okay, they got some nasty ranged units shooting us now. Not nice. Oh, they got some nasty spells playing out too. Gross. Alright, we got a big old cluster going on. It's pretty nasty, to be honest. We'll get everybody healing up a little bit, you know, give them some more strength. Very nice. Now we got a lot of units here down the middle we can try to hit. We can also try to Spirit Leech their enemy lord, and that'll help whittle his health down, hopefully. I'll try to lower all of their armor and stuff here. That'll be a huge debuff across numerous different groups. Nice. All right, we actually got our Plague Toads out here, routing these guys. So that's very good. Let's get another spell casted up here. Damage up that group. Beautiful. And then we're gonna damage 25 combatants or more. That hits like all of these groups. Nice. Then hit a Spirit Leech on their Lord, do a bit of damage on him. And nice, we've gotten up to their Rattling Gunners down here. They do not look like they're going to be able to stop the Plague Toads. Plague Toads are popping off. We can heal up all of our allies that are in the circle as well. Not bad, we've gotten rid of quite a few units. We got to be careful, some of our guys are getting very hurt. Then let's get an overcasted Spirit Leech on their Lord. There we go. That's gonna hurt for a little bit. And then we got the victory, but I do not want him escaping. Ideally, we can stop him. So if we can kill that enemy Lord, that'll be huge. Let's slow down his speed. There we go. Very nice. Now we should have, yeah, much better opportunity to hit him with a few hits. One or two more and he should die. Come on. Well, bam. It didn't count. I guess he blocked it. There we go. Beauty. Now that's how we stop some rats. Much better than going against their settlement with the garrison. Oh, Einar the Black at level 15 has proved themselves worthy beneficiary of Dark God's boon. They are ready to take the next step of a path to glory and become a Daemon Prince. Let's say I am ascended. There we go. Okay, so they have turned into a full-on Wizard Lord. I still have some more units I need to get. Probably, yeah, a group of horsemen on throwing axes. Proved to be useful last time. Only problem is that we're, like, teeter-tottering with income right now. We also got Zhao Ming over here. Not too far away. If we could run over and ambush him, that would help a lot. Just get him off the map. And if we want to go tackle this Lord... Oh, we gotta, like, lose all our army? No. Okay, we're going to, instead, I can't even move. It's disgusting. Okay, we're gonna go end camp and move a little bit up north then, and just hang out over here. I think I gotta get Slurm Groil up to Grimtop. I'll let him hang out up here for now, because Thogat. Jeez, that army's kind of nasty, yo. Might be coming our way. We'll have to see next turn. It looks like he is leaving, but there's level 13 on the way to go attack. I don't think it'll last very long. Now, the greenskins are in our territory. That is really annoying. I gotta move back down, then we gotta take care of them. They're gonna try to take over like Yang or something, I know it. I mean, we could get ready to attack Maw Gate. If we go on the offensive, they kind of have to come towards us. So we'll go out this way and then boom, be like right on their border. Meanwhile, oh no. Multiple Skaven armies on the way. Grimgore's faction is up north. You know, they might be the best bet, though, because they are injured right now. Let's move it. Go up north and try to attack the Black Fortress. Let's go. Close defeat? Get out of here. You guys, a rough-looking situation, because we got rats on the way. If we go back, we can't really go that far. Like, they have no wizard. He's level 38, so it's probably considering that Grimgore is like a beast. But honestly, if we just target him as well, then boom, they're down. Like, all their units are hurting right now. I think, honestly, we get, like, the best start right here. Let's aim to have our units, like, dock the walls. Here we are going to try this. I feel, like, very iffy on this battle, even though we have a pretty cool army. I think we got a difficult one in front of us. We have, like, very little range to utilize. And starting to battle out, yeah, it looks like their goblin archers are up front, but that's okay. So honestly, it just means if we dock the walls, that should make it a bit easier for us. All right, let's push forward. We got to try to go as fast as possible before all these arrows start to hit. Yeah, there's a few. Ouch. But we can go over here and get an Overcast Spirit Leech on Grimgore. Let's pop that off. Very good. Let's start to drain some of his health, make it easier when we do get to him. And oh, their gate is open right now. Interesting. We can't really do anything with it. It's just their mangler squids at the gate that we have to deal with. Oh shit, we are hurting over here. Okay, I gotta greatly replenish our own HP. Let's fly away, please and thank you. Yeah, go over here or something. Alright, things are going. We're mounting the walls, starting to flood on in. Oh, you know what? We can go after these Doom catapults over here. That might be a good choice with our time. We can also heal our units over here while we're in the area. Where are they going? Oh, we've gotten through the wall on this side. Okay, I see. We're gonna heal our lord so that he's nice and high health. And then let's debuff these Doom Diver catapults. So if we can beat them up, that'll be huge. I'm gonna cast a couple spells over here to debuff the enemies, lowering their armor and other stats. Might help a little bit. We've gotten through the enemy gate finally. Okay, nice. We can hit huge direct damage on all of these guys, plus an attack on all of them. And another Spirit Leech on Grimgore, please. And I think we've done just about enough damage to these Doom Diver catapults, maybe a little bit more, and then they'll completely be done. It is looking crazy out here. One group is almost completely annihilated. The other is just hanging in for dear life. And let me try to get an Overcast on Grimgore here. Boom. And also debuff his melee attack. That's huge. Like, I think a few more Spirit Leeches and we'll just be able to kill him like that. It should eventually work. And Grimgore is actually hurting us now that those debuffs are gone. Yikes. We do not want to be in his melee range. Let's just continue to hit him with spells, as that'll like shatter their leadership, I think. Especially if we get through this group over here. That's going to be huge. Another Spirit Leech on Grimgore. That's going to make him lower in health even more. Oh yeah. He's starting to really hurt now. That's good. There you go. Pop a Spirit Leech. There we go. Let's get some melee defense debuffs going on these guys. Huge. And then he has under 1,000 health right now. And yeah, he's at 5 health now. 1 or 2 more hits and he's done. And there we go. Okay, we got Grimgore He's wounded. There's a few spots left in the settlement to take over, but other than that, we are like really good right now. Well, we're pushing through. We gotta start stomping out barricades and taking over zones now. Oh no, I gotta get our wizard out of here. He is hurt and bad. We do not have many allies left here. We just gotta distract these river trolls, really. We have a melee specialist here as well, who's being a pain in the hoo-ha. He has like 800 health left, though. Like, not much. We get rid of him, it's like done. Oh, no. Oh, wait. He's in front of us. He's in front of us, but he is about to get away. Can I hit a spirit leech in time? Oh, I don't think we have enough magic. Yeah, we don't. Okay, send them back and go attack that guy. Give that goblin big boss. Yeah, he's at 2 health right now. Beautiful. Destroyed. Now all of our groups are probably gonna start faltering. We are really close to losing some units. Oh no. We got these guys coming up now. Okay, let's try to stop them with our infantry. Send those guys up. And let's get debuffs going on both these groups. Because then ideally we can damage both of them with a spell. And hopefully that gets them. Alright, let's try to get our wizard to flee while these chaos dwarves hold the line. They aren't going to survive, but they will hold back these orc biggins until our wizard wiggles away. Okay, we got to take over the checkpoint. That's like vital to our success right now. Then these guys, let's mess them up. Swoop on in and attack. Big damage. Now that we got our lord here, we should do a little bit better at getting rid of these big guns. And then once they're gone, there's not many other groups that can contest us. Yeah, they're fleeing. Oh, perfect. And boom, towers are destroyed. We've taken over this checkpoint. Let's move forward now. There isn't much. Like, there's a group of goblin archers over here I can probably solo. And victory. There we are. That was an insane amount of losses and effort to capture a settlement, but we took down Grimgore. That's huge. That means he won't be in battle for like 5 turns, and it gives like other factions 5 turns to really go at him. Yeah, we didn't lose as many units as I thought, honestly. Not too bad, so we'll move in now. These Skaven better leave us alone. Like, I gotta recruit some insane units. They're expensive here too. Maybe we could get some allied recruitment from the Tormentors. We'll get some Chaos Warriors of Slaanesh. Ooh, I can only grab 1 right now. Oh, because allied units in army. So this group has 6 units. This is a very rough spot to be in. I'll hire some Chaos Warhounds, and then like I do not have much here. 2 groups of Nurglings. There we go. That's going to be like our best bet. Is there like a plague I could cook up that would help? Casualty replenishment and all units suffering attrition could be good. Lower campaign movement range. Very nice. And then Nurgle corruption. We'll go with that. Up the spread and duration. We'll select a black fortress as the spot for it to start, and we'll infect it. Booyah. Hopefully that helps a little bit. At least stall these guys out. We gotta end the turn. It's brutal though. We got Grimgore in our territory. We got Skaven pull up on us at all angles. And sheesh, wow, the army actually got defeated by Slaanesh over there. That is not good. Oh my goodness, and we're also losing Kiang. That's nasty. And now we aren't making enough money to survive. That's unfortunate. So let's go up to Maw Gate. We're going to take over this area and start moving into their territory as well. See how they like it. And we'll see what Ku'gath wants to do. Is he going to go back up to the homeland, maybe attack Ku'gath? Or is he just going to go on a rampage? Because I feel like it's going to be the latter. And then we are not in a good spot down here either. Like, the Chaos Dwarves are slowly getting taken over by Grimgore, which is not good. Think of anything. I'll move up to the Sentinels and just try to ignore the Skaven. We'll see if they just like do their own thing. Oh my goodness, decisive defeat. Why? Like they don't have a lot of missiles. It's just still, this isn't a very nice army to fight. It's a lot of armored units. Yeah, no matter what here, we've kind of screwed ourselves. So we gotta lose this entire army. Like, there's no way we're winning this in any world. That's unfortunate. And we're also gonna lose this settlement to the Skaven. Ah. Okay, that stings. That's what we get for trying to help the Chaos Dwarves and not just taking over their territories. Totally should have done that earlier, but you know, hindsight's 2020. That's what the campaign's all about. We learning. Faction destroyed, Crimson Skull. So we're in an interesting spot. At least we're getting money again. We can do that, you know. Got money up. Yeah, we had all of our units just killed in battle. Wow. That's disgusting. Look at this cocky group hanging out at Kiang. What are they doing? Ooh, they think they're gonna hold it down, do they? You know, for one unit exchange, I'll take that. That's a full army wipe. Probably just replace that group with something strong, like Pox Rider of Nurgles could be nice. There we go. Then up north, I think we want to get a couple chosen of Nurgle and some of these plague drones. If we can facilitate that in the army, we're gonna be bumping. We'll start to move up slowly. Perhaps we should stay inside of Maw Gate just to heal up for now, but yeah, we're on the move. I also really need to get back to this area, so I think, I don't know, like Zhao Ming's probably gonna take back Shangwu. What if I give this to the Slanesh? We can get a military alliance plus 32,000. Okay, that's very much worth it, seeing as they're probably gonna take it over next turn. Let's do that. Ooh, like we can get a province capital up to level 5. That would be nice. I'm curious what the Skaven are going to do. They're all hanging out at Ruin's End, and I don't like that at all. No, we're losing settlements up north. Yeah. Really is a bad idea to go that far out. There should just be taking the land that's like inhabitable or good for us. Especially as Nurgle. Not an easy faction. Oh, Grimgor's on his way back. Okay, we're probably gonna want to hang out. He might come to attack us next turn. If he does, then, you know what? Maybe an ambush would actually be best. I'm saying with Tai Tzu, like I might as well trade that settlement. If we do that, another 14 grand, I'll take it. Thank you. All right, we're gonna lurk outside of Scrap Towers, just in the forest here. Ambushes never work anymore, but we'll try. Yeah, Grimgor's on the way. Can we attack? We can, but we gotta lose like our entire troop if we do. Good, hang out in Maw Gate and just hold it down, because we have a at least one Chaos Dwarf army. Like they're at least coming to help us out with this one. Now Shang Yang looks like the next spot that's going to be taken over, so I might as well trade that as well. What would you like for Shang Yang? They'll give us, ooh, a lot. We could ask them to become vassal and then balance offer. There we go. Boom. There we go. There we go. So now they can take care of that land, and we basically just take their money and put it into our main cities. And geez, pig barter and the army of the Chaos Dwarves just spent like a bajillion turns building. Went down. Well, if they don't want to attack us, we're gonna attack them. We'll go into pig barter and claim it. It's a nice territory. Oh, whoa, we got a battle here, a close victory. I think it's gonna be a lot better than that, honestly. Oh, and it's a siege battle. This is like a free win almost. Meanwhile, up north, the group has been pushed back a little bit, which is nice. I feel like we must go up north and help. Like if we do not, this is only going to get worse. Down here, like all of these groups are at half health. We have 60 ammunition. I think this is like straightforward. Let's do it. It's pretty much just like set up the whole squad back here, and we really only need to start out with like range artillery. That's the most important. Now let's see. Ooh, those towers have a pretty nasty radius, to be honest. So I do not want to waste time. I want to get right in there and start messing with them. Start lopping some shots over. Oh, nice. We basically got rid of the Night Runners with that one attack. I just want to go after their Lord right here with this spell. That's going to do massive damage to him. We might even be able to kill him here. Oh, no. We do have a wizard, so we should be a little bit careful. Oh, a Bright Boil right here will be very nice. That'll hit hard. And I want to move a little bit closer to hurt all these guys. Let's go. There we are. Nice move to hurt like 5 different groups there. Then I think if we hit like one more spell on their lord over here, he's pretty much dead. He's healing up slowly though, so we got to get him fast. Oh, there we go. Nice. Spell casted. Poison pouring on him. Come on, let's try to get the kill. That'll make them all fold. There we go. Nice. We got their lord. He is wounded. That's beautiful. Now we can focus more on these like groups. I think for the time being, I might just like retreat, you know? I'll start getting some gnarly shots popped off again on these groups, mainly the storm vermin. Like, we get them damaged before we have to fight them. That'll help a lot. Now, if we could actually get our guys over here, we could probably capture that point. And down here, I'm thinking of a little combo. We do a stream of corruption, followed by that guy. It'll take like 5 seconds to cast. I don't know how many of them are going to get hit by it, but we will see. We'll damage all of these groups here with our ability. And nice, we got guys docking the walls now, taking over. They have no lord, so this shouldn't last long. We aren't even inside yet. The Skaven are all like freaking out everywhere. Yeah, we have done like so much damage here. There's not much hope left for these guys. Yeah, we have broken through the front here as well. I love a spell that hits 25 or more. Like, it absolutely shreds Skaven. There we go. Pop that on them. And then we will land to do some fighting. And victory. Very good. Yeah, that's like pretty much ideal. We had like no injuries. Because after that, I can pretty much guarantee the Skaven are going to want to try to stop Ku'gath. Now, Pig Barter, we're going to occupy. We're going to move into this spot for sure. We got some interesting stuff too. Like, this weapon has range and missile strength. Oh, now that we've taken this new area over, we definitely want to probably pop a plague onto Pig Barter. Ooh, we have symptoms that are blessed right now and have empowered effects. Pretty nutty. So wins a magic cost. Ooh, melee defense, armor, and missile resistance. Then they have lower ammunition. That's huge. Want to do that on Pig Barter. There we go. Then we're also going to summon a cultist at Pig Barter, because my plan is going to be to send them over to these settlements. Oh, wow. Okay. Army going under us. Let's definitely stop them. But we're gonna go on encamp mode and slowly move towards these Skaven armies. There's 3 of them, so they might come to attack us. If they do, that'll be very interesting. I think we could try to attack their army outside. Yeah, we can. We only lose 1 unit, and when we get to move on in up north, I love it, because that'll at least set the greenskins back, like, big time in the power game. Yeah, they're weaker than us now. They're down to make peace. Okay, now we have, like, 3 Skaven groups that we would have to fight here. They're all linked up, of course. Like, we would go against that one, and then that army plus the garrison. Close defeat. I don't think so. I don't care how many rats they send at us. We got this. So their first group of reinforcements will come from behind over here. It's probably going to be best that we like uphold this hill area. So I think we'll just start out like this, you know? Get all of these units dealt with using our artillery. Like, our Noxbringer unit has mad potential. Look at him oozing out from this front. Gross, bro. I think Ku'gath, though, is going to be set. Like, we have 60 ammunition for this. All right, let's get going. We're going to figure out how this is going to go. I think we're trying to cast a spell on us immediately, so let's move some of our units. So let's see. We are starting to shoot. Not bad. See if those hit. Please. Ugh, they didn't. Nasty. We gotta try to go after those storm vermin, I think. If anything, we're in line to just hit them with a very nice wave right now. Let's do that quick. Don't want to use too much magic, but it slows them down for a moment, so we might have a better shot at landing a hit. Yeah, like we got a few of them going out right now. You can also get this rancid vision popped on their warlord there. There we go. That'll start to do some nice damage. And then let's get in range of these guys. Ooh, jeez. Okay. They have some nasty units hitting us there. Not very nice. I want to go and flank their scary Rattling gunners over here. And let's get both of our artillery dudes to go back a little bit while we're flanking. That should work. These are both anti-infantry units. Not very nice, as we are mostly infantry. Let's give it a little bit more time to play out. This group over here is going to start to flee anytime now. There's summon a unit of infested Nurglings right behind us. Boom! You gotta deal with those guys. No, you don't. You almost get to go right by them. If we explode them, it also... That didn't do much at all. Enemy reinforcements, are arriving. So let's push in all of our units, try to get our guys up and in there for the attack. I have one of our group of plague bears go back to attack the melee specialist because he's anti-large. So I want him to be surrounded. Definitely got to hit a bright boil somewhere. I think around here will be a good spot. That'll get a lot of them damaged. I really just got to start hitting mad spells on this line. Damage them up while we can. Boom. Big hit. And then we will start to focus on their wizard lord while we can. This is looking rough. Decrease all their melee attack and buff ourselves while we're going at it. Oh god, the other reinforcements are approaching as well. So like we have to get ready for that. I might pull back some units, switch them around, try to have them distract these guys because yeah, we need to be ready for those guys getting in range. And we'll hit a big hit down here, try to damage up those guys so we can get to the rattling gunners faster. And all right, we got shots popping off, being fired. Very nice. We've chased some of the melee specialists out. There's still a lot to go. Like, who knows what's next here. There's still more enemy reinforcements that need to come in too. This is crazy. Oh jeez, man, their wizard lord, I hate him. I hate him so much. Try to target this fool if we can. Start to attempt to hurt him. We have lots of groups coming in. I'm going to try to block them with some plague bears. And another group can go out to attack. Alright, most of these groups are dealt with now over here. We can start to kind of funnel down this way. We got lots of guys coming over right now. Lots of artillery shots to hopefully hit. If we can just stall it out too, that'll give us like some time to get our winds of magic together. I try to hit this group back here, Ku'gath. Right here. Right here, dude. Right here. It's looking really nice. Oh, right here. There's like 4 of them. Oh my goodness. Can we please hit there? It's kind of like cheating, but I'll take it. You know, come on. One of these shots got to hit. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what I needed. Okay, 1 or 2 more of those. I will take kindly. Now, if I can hit these warplop javelins a little bit, then that'll be huge. We've already gotten like these guys about halfway down. Oh my, another big hit. All right, we got death runners coming up. Let's try to get some of our infantry out there, if anything. We might need them to kind of sacrifice a little bit. Oh yeah, these guys have no idea what to do right now. They're all like in a huge group. How silly. While we're going by here, let's get a stream of corruption going. A quick move. Very nice. And we can damage all of these guys here with our ability. And then we can move forward a little bit. And oh my, there are so many enemies right now. This is like very hard to manage. Let's shoot a shot right there. Slow down some of the enemies coming up. Beauty. Or I should be able to do some nasty work here in a moment. I think it's looking very nice. Let's get a huge spell popped off right here. That should hurt all of these Skaven. There we go. Now let's just get a long, thick move on these guys. I don't know why I said it like that. Just, there we go. You see what I mean? Booyah. That hurt them bad. Over here, we are looking pretty good, honestly. If we can get, like, another spell or 2 on their lord, we at least get one of them down. Let's do that on this warlord, and nice, we got a victory. It's not a perfect result. We still lose quite a few units, but we've, like, pushed for rats right back. Like, I'll take that. We got rid of at least one of their lords and damaged the rest of our units. Looks like their guys are all going to move a little bit back now. And if I wanted to attack this spot, I do have to get rid of some units, but it's a guaranteed win and kills a lord. Let's do it, and we'll occupy this zone, and then we can recruit up right away. Meanwhile, up north, we have pushed Grimgore a little bit back. I don't really know if it's worth going after Zenyu or protecting it. I feel like we just go up towards Blood Peak. That'll be our best case scenario. And we finally got Pestilent Decay unlocked. That affects enemies in range and just causes damage to them like infinitely. Yeah, Zenwu's getting attacked. I knew I should have like sold it off. Clan Wars, they want a peace treaty. No, like we got this Skaven group going over, but I don't know, should I even worry about it? I could maybe ask our allies to take care of them. I think I'll go up towards the Black Fortress, start moving towards that area. Then we might be able to take over Blood Peak. Let's see. It's Ooh, you know what? I'll take that. That's not a bad result for a clean wipe. And then we move in. And now let's just replace the plague bears that we lost with exalted plague bears. Oh, now we're like ready to lose Hang You Port as well. What if we give our trusted friends Hang You Port? They'll give us 27 grand. That's our best bet, just pawning off those settlements that we know we're going to lose because we get money out of them, and I can just use that to like improve the area that we can protect. Do we go with a peace treaty with Grimgore? I don't think so. I think it makes more sense to just keep on the pursuit. I got this spot, Firemouth, right here we could take over, grab this, and then we own a whole province up here. Okay, beautiful, not bad. Man, I swear, if I ever have a day where an ambush works, I'll be shocked. Like, never in my life since... Oh my. 3 Skaven armies there. It's disgusting. All right, let's go. I think we can do it. You know, even if they get us and it's not on ambush, I think we got a good chance to beat them. Oh my goodness, Kiang's getting taken over. What a nightmare. Like, I'm nowhere near there. Definitely should have destroyed those guys earlier on, but oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3 clan mortar armies. Can I back it up a bit? If I do, they all follow. Okay, not nice. Ooh, but this map's much better. I love this. We probably rock this. I mean, they have some scary units. What are these? Deathglow bombardiers? Yeah, definitely don't want to get near them. All right, starting battle. Ooh, they are all like in pretty nasty spots. Well, I gotta try to get after their plague catapults and other units. Otherwise, it's gonna be a really hard battle. Oh, yeah, plague claws are shooting. Let's try to dodge those. There we go. Not gonna be having none of that. We're just gonna run by just close enough to hit this one attack like right here, because that'll like shred that plague claw catapult group. And oh no, army has spawned on top of us. We gotta watch that. It is on our cavalry, so I don't really like that. Let's move them forward and switch them out. Then we're gonna hit a damage ability on these guys and maybe a rancid vision. Oh no, on their wizard lord wouldn't be a bad idea. Like hurting their wizard lord early on could help a bunch. Then I can also hit these guys with a spell. There we go. That hits into the catapults. Very nice. And these guys are all moving forward now. That's kind of scary. Let's move back a bit. Oh, this looks nasty. We did a crazy move over here as these guys are coming in. Let's activate a spell where they're moving, just like that. Ah, missed like a good amount of them. That's unfortunate. And okay, Wheels of Doom are coming on in. Nasty types of units. Okay, the enemies are here and they are kind of nasty, yo. All right, we've got to get our units to push forward because they're gonna get attacked by artillery now. All right, things are popping off right now. It's not exactly perfect, but you know, we're gonna do our best. We hit every rat in the world with these spells, yo. It's crazy. We've done 35,000 damage already in this battle, and still it is looking like very back and forth. I hit another big move over here. There we go. That damages a bunch of units. Ugh. Over on the right side, it's looking crazy. Like all around everywhere. Let's lower their melee attack and get some extra units summoned. Ku'gath over here can help out with attacking this crew, I think. But he has a very good angle, honestly. Does he? I think so. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens, you know. Hopefully he can get some nice boogers flung out over here. If not, it's gonna be really rough. Okay, we need to get our hero over here to do some spells and to hit them with that massive ability. Oh, let's just do it over there. That'll massively impact that group. We are doing our best right now, but I do not know what to expect. Oh, we have enough magic to hit a big spell over here. Like, we've done 53,000 damage with our hero. It still isn't enough right now. Oh my, the Skaven are like everywhere. This might just be too much. Like, even the frames are hurting. All right, they're lord over here is like almost dead. He has 1200 health. We can just about get him killed. We just gotta hit a rancid visitations. Okay, there we go. When that drops, that should hopefully kill. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Nice damage. And then Ku'gath has like 20,000 health. Like, this is not over. Even if they get to him right here, he still has quite a chance to survive. And there we go. Okay, one lord down over there. We can continue to hurt these guys, and we might see something nice soon. Let's get rancid visitation on their lord right here. Start to hurt him. Very good. And maybe if we can get their lords here, we have a chance. It is very slim, though. Things are looking rough at the moment. Another rancid visitation on this gray seer here. Our other hero is going ham. Both of them are. Maybe we can split and go after this guy. Oh, we gotta heal Ku'gath. He's down to 8,000 health. Summon more Nurglings. Increase melee defense. Replenish ammunition. Do everything you can, dude. Their Gray Seer is almost down. Oh, God, no. Their lords, they're fleeing, but they have like 200 health each. But, like, we can barely kill them because they're so fast. Oh, this is not good. Oh, man, so many of them are coming. There's still a lot of them out here, and Ku'gath is hurt, and I gotta switch him out. All right, let's get another Nurgling tied out to help. At least hopefully it does. We are like out of winds of magic. No more to use. All right, big move on these enemies over here that are coming up to swarm. Ku'gath's fried. Ah, no. Warp fire throwers from behind. Oh, jeez, man. Ouch. It's not looking good right now. Almost all of our dudes are like down. All right, big move here. Boom. Damage to 25. I don't know if that's gonna carry us all the way to a win, though. Like, we are hurt, and so are the Skaven, but I really don't think there's much else we can do. Done nearly 84,000 damage is insane. All right, throw one. Yeah, there we go. See, if only we had a bunch of those popping off earlier, would have been so nice. But I think this is about where we lose. I mean, I could probably win the battle, but this campaign is definitely a difficult one. If you're playing it like I am, all silly and nilly, we definitely should have been like sacking settlements instead of going for them all the time. There's not much left that we can do. Skaven have us like surrounded on every front. This map might have been even worse for us to go on to, honestly. Yeah, this is pretty much it. Ku'gath is going down. That sucks. I still really I like playing Nurgle, but I definitely messed it up on this campaign, I think. Like, going split against the humans, the orcs, the Skaven. I thought the Chaos Dwarves would have themselves covered, and maybe they would have. Like, they pulled back a little bit once we helped them out. Like, we did a lot of work there. So much damage, but still not enough. It's not like we completely lose either. Like, our army's just wounded, but looking at victory conditions, like, we're 2 away from a short victory. We basically got it, but I also feel like it's a bit cheating. It doesn't really feel like a short victory if I sack 2 more settlements and then win. It's essentially what Swarm Groil is doing up here. With that, we have 29. Like, we could just wait 1 more turn and get short victory. As I said, it doesn't really feel like a proper win. I'm down to do another Nurgle campaign in the future, but let me guys know what you thought about this one. There's definitely a lot of potential in the faction, but it is rough, you know? I could see how Ku'gath scales, like, is super useful as like an artillery unit. As a lord, great. But I gotta say, like, the units, very diverse. Let's just say that. Either way, though, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.